Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Bungie, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, Western Sales, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, SaskTel Max TV, Curl Sask, and Realcast Media.
Good morning, everyone. Day 2 here from Melville, the Provincial Curling Championships, the men and the women. We've got draw 2 for the SaskTel Tankard here for you this morning. Last night it was draw 2 from the Bungie Prairie Pinnacle. Welcome inside the CN Community Center here in Melville. My name's Sean Joyce, joined by Susan Lang for the game this morning. Nolan Cole will be along later today, along with Kim Hudson. I mentioned that draw 2 from the Bungie Prairie Pinnacle last night. The results: Ashley Tevenot, Sarah Miller, Penny Barker, and Jolene Campbell all picking up victories there. And you can see Barker, Miller, and Tevenot 2-0 now going into day 2. We've got the Tankard draw 2 coming up right away. Kelly Knapp, Rylan Kleider, Brad Moser, and Dustin Kaltoff all won their openers. Steve Laycock had a loss in his opener, and he'll be in this feature game against Kelly Knapp, looking to maybe bring Kelly back to him, move himself up as well. Susan, what do we look for in this matchup this morning?
Well, we have 2 solid teams out here this morning. Really impressive. Lots of national Brier experience going here. Lots of provincials behind them. So Kelly Knapp yesterday looked so solid. They just came out here like they've been here all week already. Really impressed with their opening performance. We saw Steve's team struggle just a little bit, trying to get some draw weight and rock positioning the way they wanted it. So I'm sure they're going to get that corrected this morning, but I'm looking for a fantastic game.
Yeah, we saw a lot of chatter out of the Laycock team last night as well, and I expect you're going to see that have to continue. I talked to a few of the coaches here, and all the teams are still trying to get the ice mapped out, and that's part of playing in an arena. You got to figure out the different paths, and it's not a one-man job. It's all 4 players. We'll be talking about that today.
And it's a little interesting today, too, because Kelly Knapp has a brand new front end.
Well, we're just about set to get underway, so let's take a moment to meet the teams in this morning's matchup.
Hi, I'm Skip Steve Laycock. Our third is Sean Meacham. Our second is Chris Heichert. Our lead is Braden Grinham. Our alternate is Austin Krupski, and we curl with the Current Curling Club in Smith Current, Saskatchewan.
Hi, I'm Skip Kelly Knapp. The third is Brennan Jones, second Dustin Kidby, and lead Matt Ring, and we curl out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina.
A few differences over past years in the way that things start out here. They do have the practice session before the game and the opportunity to draw to the button to determine who's got last rock. It was Laycock winning the last rock, but in past years, they flip a coin. The coin flip has been eliminated. The rocks are predetermined, and they also know that red always throws the first practice.
Yes, there are certainly pros and cons to the new system. The coaches know what the rocks are. They've got rock books, all that type of thing. But as you say, too, that choosing the rock color was a big deal if you won that toss.
But with everybody using debit cards nowadays, nobody had a quarter to flip, so they found a way to get rid of the coin toss.
Well, you're down to rock, paper, scissors sometimes out there to figure out who's going to get first practice.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, touch center. Keep going. Keep going.
Yes, we talked about, or I just briefly mentioned there, that new front end here for Kelly Knapp. People that are not strangers, though, to high-level competition. So we'll get into a little bit of some of their accomplishments, but that was Matt Ring that threw that first stone.
You got room?
I think it's all there, Heichert.
T-plus. T.
Getting better. Getting better.
Room. Go, Meach.
15-2.
Deep fine. Deep fine. Keep going.
Well,
Keep going,
15-1,
keep going.
15-2, and not a lot of heavy
Shot.
sweep. The ice is starting off really quickly this morning.
Wow.
I come down, eh?
14-8-5. That should be backline.
That middle stuff's already pretty slow.
Yep. Yeah, once it curled.
good. Top eight. I guess
Well,
as you get
like when we were crossing.
That's good. That's good. Root.
Top eight. It's got a curl. Line's getting better. It's got a curl still.
Me.
Go, Deuce. Go, Deuce.
Hard Deuce, come on.
Come on, harder, harder, harder.
Hard Deuce, hard.
Come on, come on, come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay.
It's always interesting to watch how they try to set up these early shots in the end. The first 5 kind of dictates how the rest of the end gets played.
Fresh and
You saw the
curly,
tight
that looks
guard,
tight
the
ice
come
too.
around, and that free's a little short.
I guess his are gonna
Steve asking Braden to try to come down, get to the inside of that, pass it by the shot stone and roll under cover.
Whoa! 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 Curl! Curl! It's heavy. It's 11.
Okay.
Just a little more weight than what they had in mind. Didn't get across the face. Removes his own,
Nose is
but
good.
does get the red to the back of the 12.
Control.
That's right, that 11 probably put in
It's
a
gonna run
solid little
fairly
bump
straight.
off the backboards, and he's looking for sort of more of a heavy hat to get that little bit more of a curl.
Control. Yep. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You mentioned the
Curl.
new front end,
Curl.
but Dustin Kidby
Curl.
played a lot with these
Curl.
guys over the last couple of years. He's been kind of their super sub at fifth man, but an unusual fifth man in that where whoever was missing over the last couple of years, he just stepped in and played their position. It's so versatile, and that had to be an advantage for them when they were playing in the last couple of years, because if you've got a player missing, nobody else has to go out of position. Your sub just fills in at that spot, and everybody else is still playing the same shots they always have been. And when they needed a new player this year on a permanent basis, he just stepped right in.
Shot.
I wish I could remember the wording exactly, but when they did announce, when Kelly announced his new team, saying that Mike Armstrong was stepping back, Trent was just going to have a secondary role as their alternate player.
It'll be
that
solid, huh?
Kelly goes, who knew that our 5th player was more accomplished than any of us that have been on the ice? It was really a funny quip and good announcement for Dustin, whom everybody calls Deuce.
Yep. Easy. Yep. Yep.
But everybody, you got to
Really
always
hard.
ask Mom. Mom,
Yes, I'm not sure what Robin calls Dustin, but I always thought I was about the only other person that did call him Dustin.
Hug.
Heavy.
Whoa.
Not bad. Just a little.
Curl.
Coming down.
Curl. Kick straight. That's good. Good.
now with that hit, Kelly Knapp goes after it. I don't think there's any way he can roll into the rings.
Doesn't have a lot of room to get past that guard to catch that roll.
Yeah,
Nose
exactly.
is
That was a good
okay,
look
too.
at it. Only a couple of inches.
Bumper.
Nose still leaves you control of the front of the rings there, but he'd certainly like to be sitting too and keep this force in play.
Hair big. Yep. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 Yep. Up. Whoa. Whoa. Hair big.
Nose hit.
So that nose was second
16
best.
should be the same.
Nice thing that he didn't tuck under and not get in the rings and set up a stagger. So
Yeah.
Kelly still has options with those two red stones.
Wanted to go up there.
Yeah, me too.
Toppy.
Bit of room.
Out there, little. Should be fast there.
Too much line.
Not curling.
Weight's good. You can hit it hard.
Like the
14.
curl.
Gotta finish.
Back 4.
Okay, go back 8. As far as you get it. Just stay shot. Okay, it's not bad.
Good, Mitch. Want to come here?
Dean, I like those wily moves, like the smart move. Get that rock back as far as you can so that Kelly can't start stacking
Just
it.
a little
Get
further
that
out
button
than-
covered up.
Well, two parts to that. They had to
Think
keep
that's the right way
sweeping
if
to get
I'm
it to
in a
curl
little
in far
bit
enough to bury, but
stickier
you,
path.
yeah,
Just
exactly.
run
You
a
don't want
little
that just
longer
right
than-
behind the button. He
Little
freezes to it.
room. Top
He's
one.
got no area left to score in.
Top 8.
Once it's behind the tee line, it may as well be back 8.
Line's good.
2 inches less ice, that's the perfect way. Just
Yeah, so
Watch
those
the
are
curl,
those
dude.
smart little moves in a game,
See
that,
that?
those little things
Curl.
that
Top
really
4.
start to
Top
add
8.
up.
Top 4. Curl. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Oh, Matt
Hard
coming
juice.
in for
Hard.
the backward
Go,
sweep.
Ward.
Good job.
Cross. Come on. Good sweep. Shot. Good shot.
Oh, you just about need 2 guards out there to stay
give me
buried.
a little bit
because
less.
Yeah.
That should be about the right
6 feet.
Okay, same speed then.
If the second rock wasn't there, you would have had a little piece of it available.
That's more.
Felt like more.
You're definitely the tightest path.
We're there.
Line's good.
T.
That's good.
To
Clean,
it.
yep.
We're to it.
Okay, clean.
Moving it a bit.
Curl.
Back 4.
Yeah, you're heavy. Go, clean. Dust it in there. Tap a little if you can even.
Go, Brick.
Okay.
Pretty good result. He got it behind the tee line. He's still, the red is still shot rock,
So
but
the other thing we can do is this.
What's that?
left himself a piece on
More
that
than
yellow
first,
so he
yeah.
can push it onto the
I'm
red
just
again.
thinking like he's got this run right. Well, no, he doesn't.
I'm just thinking if you're ever on this side,
Yeah.
send a free or
Okay.
run.
So just guard basically here.
I think so, eh?
Okay.
He
I'm
might
good with that.
He might run that one back because it's a little bit less risky for him to
Well,
nose
he's still
run,
running our
but-
rock, right?
Yeah,
So
true.
I think we got to do that. Okay,
So
so
where do you wanna
draw
be?
around is there. I think we just want to be a full
Right
rock.
here?
Yeah. So right there. So yeah, I got 15 and a half on Brennan, so pretty keen here, hey? Yep. We want this to be like 2.5 to 3 is good.
So 2 would have mean the guard is halfway between the hog line and the top of the house. So 2.5 to 3, they'd like to see this rock stop about 2-3 feet in front of the rings. 3 being a tight guard.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty tight.
Okay, whoa, you got room.
Top 12.
Try to curl it then.
Top 8.
Curl. Really curl.
Bite the 8 foot.
Curl, curl, curl.
Bite the 8.
Curl. Curl, 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 curl.
Hoping to curl enough so that he doesn't leave this lined up, but I don't think they got that. It's still lined up
Buddy.
red, yellow
There,
onto
boys.
the shot stone.
But that's a fairly big weight miss when you're missing
Sorry,
your
man.
weight call there by
That's
about
so
6
quick.
to 8 feet.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So it's tough telling yourself just how quick
Nice
it
to have your
is.
computer so you can see the overhead, like who
probably
shot.
need-
You got it on your who shot, then
Back 4.
14.5 probably
That's
is what
still-
you're looking for.
Tight tap the whole way here.
little tap.
Tap it to a freeze.
Okay.
Maybe kind of a tee out of my hand.
Couple of things that work here is that the red yellow tap to the freeze
it's
to
room
get
more
shot
reach.
rock is, you know, that's fairly simple.
Yeah, tee
But
back
it's
4.
also, where does your shooter end up? Because if you end up overlapped here, it's going to be real hard to get a second point. So you'd like to probably roll over enough that you got the tap available. You'd force Kelly probably to hit this rock, and then maybe
Mine's
you've got
good.
some kind of draw path.
That's good.
Room.
T.
Well, right about now, I think Steve's
Back
kind of
four.
happy he's even got a shot to even
Curl,
get shot rock.
curl,
Go, Brick.
But you're right, it's
Back 4.
still
curl.
try to get your
Go,
2
go, go,
points.
go, go, go.
curl,
Go, you gotta hit it.
curl. Good. Good.
Nice.
That's pretty good, I think. That's the best he could
Nice
do.
shot.
Got the tap. You know, that yellow's pretty secure in there at the side of the button, and he got rid of the overlap at the top.
Pretty much perfect.
So he's got to tap up.
They lined it up
Kelly
too good.
can't
He was
really,
gonna have,
For
I
sure.
don't think, leave him
Yeah,
there.
I know I wanted to spring, but I don't want to spring too far.
Yeah.
This is fairly risk-free for him. It's actually
This one he doesn't have backing with to tap, right? So he's got to straight tap this. This one's not overly hard for him, hey?
But they're talking about not being
And
overly
that's
hard. It's the run back on the
that's for
guard to
3.
triple the 3 reds. That would be for 3.
We got to guard that one.
The guard, the one at the top of the forefoot, and if you touch the yellow on the way by, it'll kill the red at the back 4.
Unless we want to.
There's some risk with that.
Unless we want to hit.
That's what
That's
I
not
thought
bad.
they'd be playing. You nose hit that, and then how does Steve get enough of the forefoot?
Yeah,
I like that. You have to do it
Yeah,
around the
hit's
horn,
pretty
coming
good.
off the back 12
Okay.
foot and up. Back 12 onto the 8 and then back
Throw
up.
bumper. Yeah. Thinking bumper.
Doesn't want to roll with this either. He's got to stay right there. It's not just about removing that yellow. I mean, the yellow itself it's only dangerous because there's a tap available. Well, if you hit it and roll over, now it's a straight draw. That's easier than a tap. You've got to stay right there.
Sure. Bumper. Just a little less. Yeah. Runs pretty straight here. Just bump. Clean. Just bump. Hard. Hard, Matty, hard.
Doesn't want to curl past the nose and roll under. That'll leave the draw path. And that's exactly what happened.
Okay. Yeah, just remember it's
Wasn't as straight as I thought.
probably.
So what he gave us probably be max.
Absolutely. Because I was like back 8.
Yeah, he was back 4.
I thought that would have ran straighter.
Yeah. I thought so
I was
too.
thinking what he gave us on the
Mine
LSD is
release.
even heavy almost.
That's probably close.
It'd be the quicker stuff out here.
Yeah. Your last one
Well,
was
he doesn't
back
have a lot of real estate to draw to, but he's got one
That was a 25.
kind of in his back pocket
Your
right
LSD
now.
This way was a 35.
He's got
Probably what they need.
all of half the button to draw to.
Well, a couple of rocks ago, it didn't even look like he was
Yeah.
going to get a shot for 1. Nice setup shot by Sean Meacham to set that up, but that guard coming in heavy for Kelly really turned this end around.
like it should be there.
22.
Should be full
Line's
in the quick
good.
path there, guys.
Line's great.
Hasn't curled.
Weight's good.
Still in the quick path.
Weight's nice.
Still in the quick path. Hasn't curled.
Weight's
Line's
perfect.
good.
Needs to curl. Curl.
Needs to curl, needs to slow down. It's not going to. It'll slide to the back 8 foot, but Steve Laycock picks up the single point here in this opening end of play. On Tuesday morning, the SaskTel Tankard, they've got the 1-0 lead. It'll be Kelly Knapp
We curl that
with the hammer when we come back.
Yeah, probably
For sure.
get some heavy stuff sooner.
Yeah, sorry.
Get in on the action and support the future of curling in Saskatchewan. At this year's Men's and Women's Provincials, you can purchase your 50-50 ticket for a chance to win big while giving back to youth curling programs across Saskatchewan. Every ticket sold helps fund coaching, equipment, and opportunities for the next generation of curlers to hit the ice. Don't miss your chance to make a difference and take home a big prize. Buy your 50-50 tickets today. Visit curlsask.ca for more information.
At Bungie, we connect farmers to consumers to deliver essential food, feed, and fuel to the world. With more than 2 centuries of experience, we proudly stand as Canada's leader in oilseed processing and a leading marketer and distributor of grains, oil seeds, and pulses. We operate in one of the world's most vital industries and are fully committed to working hand in hand with our farmers, industry partners, and the diverse businesses we serve. Together, we're building a strong future for Canadian agriculture.
Well, just before we get to the second end in our feature game, we've got updates on the other action going on here in Draw 2 from the Tankard. Over right beside us on Sheet 1, Clyder and Hartung tied. Still no score after the first end of play. Our feature game, it is Laycock with the 1-0 lead after his single in the opening end. Over on Sheet 3 next door on the other side, DeConnick Smith and Bryden blank the first. No score there as well. And all the way across the arena on Sheet 4, Dustin Kaltoff, Bradley Moser blank the first end there as well. And quite the difference today from yesterday where points were running wild. Not a lot of scoring so far this morning in Draw 2. I think we saw, was it 5 teams in Draw 1 from the Tankard that ended up with more than 10 points?
Oh, it was just crazy yesterday. Like total points of 22
top 8 on
were
this
on
line.
the scoreboards.
It's right here.
And the men yesterday put all the rocks in play in the first end. It was really, they've all
Good
toned
night.
it down
Nice.
today. It's really quite interesting. But there are rocks in play out there right now on the other
15-7.
sheets.
Yeah.
We got a couple of rocks in play on our sheet. The center guard thrown up to start the end. The come around you saw just come to rest, but mostly open.
Job, Matty. Room.
Light again.
Braden Grindham will look to come down, freeze to that stone.
Top 12. Top 8.
K-line's good.
Top 4.
It's real good.
A little bit of extra line.
Okay. 7 on the curl it then.
Curl.
Time's pretty good.
When you release
We're there.
Got a curl though.
curl.
Okay.
We talked a little bit last end about how we've eliminated the coin toss, but the other rules, most of these people I think are pretty familiar with. It's 10 end games, 38 minutes of thinking time. There is the no tick rule in effect here.
Close. Perfect. Close.
4.5 minutes if they do play an extra end.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
5 rock rule.
Curl.
I haven't noticed this
Curl,
before. We've
really
got
gotta curl.
2
Curl,
timeouts
you
per
got
team
it.
on the graphic,
Come on,
but
go,
I
go,
think
go.
it's only 1.
Takes its time there.
Yes, they
have to
did
get that
move to
changed.
the world curling rules.
It's a morning drop. We get caught too.
While they're throwing this hit, I noticed we had the ad for the 50-50 draw that happens every day here at Melville. And the pool last night was really good. The board up here is showing $3,600. And the crew here, I did not get a phone call. I bought the tickets last night. It was my turn. Waiting for the phone call, but it never came. Unfortunately, we'll try again tonight. But that money, the other part of the 50-50 goes to Sask Youth Curling and the Melville Curling Club.
Pretty straight, yeah.
Go to curlsask.ca, press the 50-50 button, and come participate. The draw will be tonight at 9:30.
If it's down a sliver like it should have been, it
would have been
curls
nice,
for
So with those rules, not only is it just the one timeout, they've also changed it so you're allowed to interact with your coach during the game. Now, one coach is at either end, so you only have access to your own coach for basically half the game. But, well, I guess the front end could talk to him at the other end, but you don't want to be taking input from the front end if you don't have to. That's you're just asking for trouble.
I got like tight.
I'm sure the Leeds Union will be
You can
directing
hit it for line early.
their objections to. You could just send those to Kerry Tarasoff. They'll forward those to me. He's probably the president of that union.
Right at your broom.
Need to finish a little.
Line good. Whoa.
It's good.
Nice.
That was the 5th rock of the end. The setup not very good for Kelly Knapp right now. He's going to look to play not even playing just the straight peel on the guard. We'd like to drive it back and make some noise on that rock in the rings.
Good shot.
When you see the sweepers walking down behind a peel like that and they're 3 feet back, it means you're probably not that close to getting what you wanted. It does peel the guard. Sean Meacham will look to put it back.
Too much line.
Other way.
It's way up there.
Curl, Chris.
Halfway.
Curl. Curl. Line's getting better.
Go, Steve. Go, go, go. You'll get it.
Getting there.
Keep going.
Go, 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 go. You got it.
Keep going.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
He might have left port there.
What kind of
I
way
think
do you
so.
see it? Control? Control?
Sorry, guys.
Do you like normal?
Just kind of give
Yeah,
it a
I was
little
thinking in
flick
between
at
the
end
two.
there, just
It
got it running a
does
little
look
bit.
like a tight port with
Just
control.
from control.
Hey.
We saw so many of the hits curl hard yesterday. You know, if you make that port and it curls, you're going to roll too far.
But you can keep the weight a little firmer here. You can control some of that curl and just have a little bit straighter path to get through that port.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hard. Hard. Curl.
Really nicely done by Brennan.
Chat, Jonesy.
Okay, it should be
Tough to get to it now with the out turn. Going to play the freeze on the in turn side. It's a little overburied from this turn, but probably the safest way to go at it.
A little early.
I wanted to go.
Go early to line 2. Okay, line's good now. Scarlet, yep.
Line's good. Line's fine.
All right.
Gotta go.
Line's good.
Line's good.
We're to it.
Helmet, guys. Go, go, go. You're never light. Sorry, you're never heavy. Opposite of what I said. Okay, that's good.
You know what I meant. Sounds like my wife. Don't listen to what I said. Listen to what I meant.
Probably a decent spot here. The other thing we could do is just guard it for now.
Got that actually in a very good spot by over curling because he could probably see enough of his own to promote it onto the shot stone.
Yeah.
On the out turn side through the port.
Yeah, yeah, just at the end, just give it that little poke.
Not far off.
Perfect until then. If it comes,
Like Steve's back here was like 14.75.
Yeah.
This is kind of tough
He
for
was in
Kelly.
this
Like you want to get in
Yeah,
there,
I
but
think
Steve
15.
will have options with all those yellow rocks
Yeah.
clear for the run back. So it's just sort of, let's try to get as much in there now as we can. But the more you get in there, the bigger the target it is if Steve opts for the run backs.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're going to get this into a position where it doesn't make a wider target, you'd actually have to bring it deeper. You bring it behind the T line, Steve might just freeze to it.
Line's really good. Line's good. Just for weight. It's almost T. Doesn't have to curl. Doesn't have to curl. Other T. Back T. Good shot. Nice.
It's a pretty good spot there, actually. I mean, it's deep enough Steve could freeze, but it's far enough over that if he freezes to it, he's still not shot.
Nice pair, man. It's a shade deep, but.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what to throw it there. I was thinking
Okay, let's put this dead T line.
It's keen, yeah.
15-4 on his.
Yeah, same path as your other 2 draws there.
Are you just drawing to his?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 22 last end.
Weight's good.
Probably got to go with that.
Go, 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 go.
little tighter path.
A little light.
Gotta go then.
What are we?
Girl, I think. I don't know. Whoa, whoa. Okay.
That was not the way they were looking for. Comes up short, taps his guard.
Yeah, probably right here.
to be on it, yeah.
Yeah, that's a couple draws already that Steve struggled with, which is highly unusual. I think that's the strongest part of a very strong game that he has.
Okay, yeah, it's nice idea.
Nice. Didn't throw it very hard.
This gives Kelly a chance to set up the 3 here. If you can get around basically the same path Brennan had, this time you could be top of the 4 foot. Now, I'm not sure You know, Steve might still have the yellow onto the red in the middle, but all that's going to do is eliminate one red, and I don't think he gets in far enough to out-count anything in the forefoot and make this draw.
Okay, line's good.
We're there for weight.
Back 8. Okay, well then.
Back is more weight than they want to see here.
Back 8. Where are you? Back 8. Got a curl.
Now Steve's curled and then the weight came off. This stayed on a wider path and it's continuing to slide.
Okay, buddy.
Well, that might have left the around the horn and up to get even shot rock. He could certainly make the double on the 2 reds.
Yeah, and they're exactly how they pointed it out with the broom.
Yeah, as long as you can't come off that.
To where?
Like to get yours. You're there.
I suppose.
You might be able to. It's close.
Do I have enough room?
Can't see enough of the, maybe can't see enough of the inside of it.
Probably not with the amount of weight you need.
Yeah.
So that's where you have.
It's probably good if I have the weight.
Okay.
I won't mind a little more.
Okay, this will be a little faster out here.
All we got.
The around the horn would work, except he doesn't have enough room by the guards with the weight he's got to throw. So it's another attempt at the freeze.
You're
and
40 on that.
You can see already from those last couple of shots, it really is dependent on what path you get into. Steve curled a little bit on his last one and ends up all over the guard. The weight came off as well. Kelly just a little bit wider, and it slides a little better here early this morning on the wider path.
Hey, Chip, being better ice. Being better ice here.
Back 4.
Curl.
Hard, Chris.
We're all there. Curl.
Back 8.
You got to get inside this one, guys.
Hard, Chris.
Keep curling. Keep curling. Jesus.
Okay, well, there we
get
go.
the line.
Let's get the next game.
Just go a little tighter, do you think? Or
Well, that one,
I think that's
the first one, he
just get the weight
never
right.
got
We're
the
fine.
good stuff. That one, he was in the good stuff the whole way.
And it's probably about a 3-4 feet difference of the paths that they're talking about.
15 and a half here. Yeah.
It's just crazy how much those little differences.
In Steve's game yesterday when he was playing against Ryland Claytor, we saw 4 3-handers in a row. Just exchanged back and forth, and now here we are in the second end, and Kelly Knapp warming up the field goal kicker.
Hey, line's good. Got room. Back 4.
Sitting 2,
line's
it's a draw for 3.
Clean, clean. Clean. Back 4. Clean. Get ready. Back 4. Matt, curl. T-line. Curl.
Got to get to the inside of the one
Curl,
Steve just threw. Looks like it's moving better this time, though.
Just that little bit less weight caught the curl.
Go, Maddie. Keep going. Can't hurt it. Can't hurt it.
When it curls, it also slows down. Are they going to get it there?
Yes, they are.
Picks up a nice piece of the forefoot. Kelly Knapp picks up 3 points here in the second end. He'll take a 2-point lead over Steve Laycock. Here in draw 2 of the SaskTel Tankard. It'll be Steve Laycock with last rock in the third.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Did you know we've moved to a massive new location in Sutherland? Let me show you around. We've combined sales, service, glass, and detailing into one automotive superstore. Whether you want to fix, maintain, or spruce up your ride, or trade it in for something fresh, we've got the team, the services, the inventory, and the financing to help you with any of your automotive needs.
Small town values, small town dealerships, so we think about our employees, our communities that we're settled in, we think about the farmers that we're dealing with. We like to think of ourselves as partners with our customers. We're all about supporting the communities. Volunteers are also a big part of small town Saskatchewan, and you'll find most of them or a lot of them are employees of Western Sales. It's a 6-store John Deere dealership, so we're in Rosetown, Elrose, Outlook, Central Butte, Davidson, and Bigger.
This January at Boston Pizza, every day is Pasta Tuesday. That means BP's famous pastas start at just $11.99 every single day. Create your own or go gourmet for just a few bucks more. It's Pasta Tuesday every day this month for takeout, delivery, or dine-in. Only at Boston Pizza.
Thanks, mister.
Every ticket you buy funds programs all across Saskatchewan, like sports. Buy your tickets today.
The Curl Sask YouTube channel will have all of the action here all week long from the SaskTel Tankard and the Bungie Prairie Pinnacle. 9, 2, and 7 on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today, the first 4-game day. All the playoff action available for you Saturday and Sunday as well. And some of those games available on SaskTel Max as well. And that shot here from Melville is just a rumor to me that they get daylight hours.
I was just thinking it was so nice to see the city in daylight because, as you say, it's dark when we get here and it's dark when we leave. But they've welcomed us with open arms here. You go out to a restaurant and everything, and they're just happy to have the event here in town and happy to have us here.
Just dumped it a bit.
So that reference that Steve just said dumped it a little bit. So Braden just turned it a little bit too more, just sort of broke the wrist. And what we've heard from some of the curlers is the ice is quite release sensitive, that if you're not crisp with your release, that rock will take off very quickly on you.
Line's really good.
Oh, you're going to get another chance.
2.5's okay.
So you can see the rotations that the curlers are throwing on these rocks. It used to be we'd sort of aim for 3, and now they're going for 7, if not even more.
Should be in good ice here.
It's just part of what they've learned about the rocks and the ice over the last few years. They condition these rocks before the event so that they will grab, and now you can throw a little extra rotation and still get plenty of curl. We've even seen a few of the attempts this week already, day 1, of the extra rotation, hoping just as it comes to rest that you'll get that little spin in. You'll see all kinds of rocks as they roll out of the rings. They might spin back.
Oh yeah.
That's just one of those nice little bonuses you get with these crisp edges that they will grab.
Just through? Yeah.
Sorry, Beck. Should have started sooner on that one. We got to get that call, though.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to just call it.
Close to Holden. Stay close. Real close to Whoa.
Got to get tight to the guard to get to the inside of the Yellowstone. You'd like to pass it by his own.
Hard! Go, go, go! Whoa!
I touched that one.
Everything goes back there?
Well, I didn't move it.
What do you think? It just
I didn't move it, but
just like a
whatever
nick,
you think.
just like a nick on its roll?
Just on the roll, yeah.
Like, you think it's just going like another quarter inch or something like that?
So what Brandon said, he admitted he touched the stone, felt like it hit his foot maybe, and it was on the roll. It wasn't before the contact.
I think it's just a draw for now.
And Steve with his dry humor. Oh, so it all goes back.
Straight draw?
Yeah.
No, and again, that's one of the best parts of our game is the sportsmanship that's involved with that. Yes, technically that was a burned rock, but there's the spirit of the law and there's the letter of the law, and the spirit came through there.
Top 4, top 8. Tight.
Room.
Stay close.
Top 4.
Starting to come down.
Top 8.
Over there.
Meet you if you go. Time's here.
Whoa!
It's good.
Nice.
Not a way.
Want to run it? Sure.
I think so.
It's normal. Okay.
Shot. Nice. It's good weight.
Looking to bring this guard straight back, remove the shot stone. He'd love to stick it there. That was a rather emphatic whoa call right out of his hands. He knew that maybe it was just a shade full. At that weight, it's not going to come up. Peels the guard, nothing in front now. A wide corner guard, but you can see Steve going over there to. We can come around it, but we're a long ways over there.
I like the corner.
With the last rock this early in the end, I like the corner too. It's a chance to set up a big multiple. This won't be, this is going to be fourth shot if you're buried right now, but there's a lot of chances to deal with that red on the other side.
Well, that's just it. It's, sometimes tempting to get rid of your opposition rock. You can see it, it's open, but really this is so early in the end. You've got a lot, as you said, long time to build this end up, and people are so good at doubles and triples anyway that you've got to spread these rocks out.
Sorry,
Good throw, Chris.
Ends up deep, and I'm not sure it's buried either.
Good throw.
Slip better than that.
Maybe half in behind.
Control.
I might be generous. Might be a little less than half.
It's not triple, so.
Good throw. I thought it'd be slower. Yeah.
Close. Yep. Really hard. Really gotta go. Hard, you got it. Hard, dude.
Somebody say there's no triple. I'm not even sure there's a double and stay. Just like to make the hit and roll across like that. And don't leave the double back. You're sitting 1-2 for now. Got to throw big weight if they're going to try to get this. So he wants to still get the roll towards center, but he wants to miss the yellow at the back 12.
No, I don't think it is.
What's the weight?
What's the weight, Steve? Firm. Okay.
Has to throw bigger weight than they maybe normally would play on a hit and roll like this because he's got to hit it fairly thick to make sure they miss the yellow at the back.
Whoa! It's close. Attaboy.
Think same thing, just roll right here.
Meach only
just
gets
full in the
turns
eight.
from now on.
Control.
Must have thrown that particularly well. Chris said that tongue-in-cheek, but it was something I was thinking about last night. You've seen so many teams struggle with the takeout weight, having rocks over curl, and one of the ways to combat that when you're not sure about the paths and how much they're going to curl, everybody wants to throw the quieter weight hits nowadays to use the brushers and everything that they've learned about how to steer a rock on the way down the sheet. But if you're not sure of the ice to take for any kind of a hit, you can always just throw more weight and throw it hard.
Yep, just straighten it up.
Yep, straighten the rock out. Take the variables out of the shot.
And we just saw a little example of a rock spin back in. It looked like that rock, it's always going to stay for a second shot, but just at the very end, it came back in a little half inch, and sometimes that's all the difference to win a measurement.
It kept the good angle on the backstone, so Steve can't roll towards the middle this time. They've got to try to roll towards the edge.
Okay, that works.
And just hangs on for a bite, it looks like.
Yeah, nobody from the Knapp team was up sweeping that rock behind the tee line.
For sure, right? I didn't think it would. I was wondering,
was that even a call right now?
Going crazy there?
Yeah.
We watched it until it curled.
Well, he's hitting that and rolling over here, which is okay.
Like, we're at risk of giving up 3 here.
I think freeze is probably better, right?
We might still play this, right?
I know, I'm just, if we hit this, then he's playing it.
Yep.
I don't mind this.
Like. Okay. Looking for about here.
Just freeze it. Line it up a little bit on Deuce's side if we can here. Okay.
Yeah, Kelly had a really good point. They could remove it, but they need the protection of that yellow rock so that Steve doesn't do that cross-house double.
Well, and he still might if you're right on the face. You actually need to be just a sliver to the corner on the inside, the centerline side.
And if Steve does want to do it, at least you're trying to complicate it for him and give yourself a chance.
Yeah, he's got no reason not to try it. I mean, even if he just hits and rolls over there, he's got a chance for the deuce. You move it, 3's in play.
Line's real good. Line's good. T-line.
You have to make it first.
Back 4. Line's good. Line's good. Straight.
15.
Back 4.
15-4.
T-line.
Yep.
Straight.
Straight. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Off.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nice.
Attaboy.
Chop.
He's not going to have any chance to make any kind of a double. I'm not sure who's got second shot.
No, it's, he kind of got caught right in between there, trying to get it back. But they wanted it even across so that there wasn't the double attempt.
Is this your
I'm
shot?
going to say red.
I guess not regardless, but that's
How do
probably
you go back and
That
forth?
rolled in the middle. Now he's
Kind of
got
board
something to
weighted
think
to the
about
back
before
there.
yellow in there.
There, Hawk.
I don't mind hitting that other one and rolling 2. This is how far.
I guess that's the same difference, I guess.
Make sure that's your ice. It looks a hair less than
Well, as we can see, all of these other sheets that were all blank ends in the first have all found some scores, all putting some points on the board.
Getting more at me.
But all still tied. Steve Laycock looking to see if he can't set up a deuce this end and get this game back to tied.
Good hack.
Gotta go.
Kick heavy.
Yep. Yes.
Right up.
Gotta
Has
go.
to stay thin enough on this to get it by the one at the back. He's going to clip it. Does remove the red though, so he's sitting again second, third, and fourth.
It's whatever you like for right.
Probably bumper, hey?
Good way.
His didn't go crazy, right?
Huh?
His didn't go crazy.
No. Think like there?
And he certainly has to get some curl once he gets past the guard, because you don't want to hit a third of this rock and have it jam back on that red one that's just out of play.
Yeah. But you do have to roll. I think if you're on the nose now, you're not second shot. He just walks over and hits the shot stone. It's a delicate one because he's got to pass it by his own. The shot would be there for 2. If you roll into the 8-foot here, you might have the force. As long as you don't leave the crosshouse double. Hard to take away everything here.
Yep. Hard! Yep. Hard! Go, man. Hard! Go, man. Yep. Gotta go! Go, go, go. Gotta go! Hard! Go, man. Hard! Shoot. Okay.
Get the roll. It's still close for second.
Hey, buddy. Sorry, boys. Nice sweep.
You're 11-9, so
I curled a little bit more than I thought. Too much. I thought it was going to stay
for your own turn, like maybe out here too much.
Don't think there's any kind of crosshouse double. So all Steve can do is make a play on the shot stone, but
That's hack ice.
I'm surprised I didn't at least take a look at it, because it depends here. If
Easy hack.
Kelly's second shot, there's no point in trying to play this too cute. Final stone at third end. Steve Laycock looking to make a play on shot stone, pacify his own, roll to the middle, and he'll have one for sure, maybe 2. He might require a measurement.
Curl. It is weight.
It's really close.
They maybe would have looked at this before the shot.
Good in.
Well, they've removed them, but I didn't hear them say how many it was, so we'll find out. One for sure for Steve Laycock. Might have gotten a deuce there. That would bring him back to even after 3 ends of play. Kelly Knapp to have last rock in the 4th.
Sucks. That didn't feel like a horrible.
This needs to be the fastest last-minute pregame snack run ever seen.
That's right. The fans of great taste are going wild.
Can he make it? Yes! He's done it! Original 16. You can celebrate every win.
Thanks, mister.
Hey, thanks. Want a s'more?
Every ticket you buy funds programs all across Saskatchewan, like sports, culture, and parks and recreation. Buy your tickets today.
Volunteers are also a big part of small town Saskatchewan, and you'll find most of them, or a lot of them, are employees of Western Sales. It's a 6-store John Deere dealership, so we're in Rosetown, Elrose, Outlook, Central Butte, Davidson, and Bigger.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Bungie, building a strong future for Canadian agriculture. SaskTel, connecting Saskatchewan. Saskatoon Auto Connection, mechanics you can trust. Western Sales, your John Deere dealership. And Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, gather round.
A look at Melville, with the home of the Tankard and the Pinnacle and us for the next few days. We'll quickly update all of the action here in Draw 2 from the Tankard. Claytor and Hartung tied at 1 as they played down to Skip Rocks in the 4th end. Our feature game right next door, even as well now. It was 2 for Steve Laycock in that 3rd end. So Kelly Knapp with the last rock in a tie game. All the games close this morning. DeConnick Smith, Bryden tied at 2 apiece as they play in the 4th there. Last Skip Rock, and I think the 4th end maybe just completed. Kaltoff and Moser were tied 2-all. We didn't see the result of the 4th, but we'll get that for you as soon as we have it.
Nice little picture there of Corey Hatch, our Canadian senior men's curling champion. Amazing how a lot of our curlers give back and volunteer and in all of these roles that are important to keep these events going. Nice picture of Tim Baber there on the right-hand side, long-term official. Loves the sport and runs many events.
Carl DeConnick Smith was just getting into the hacks to throw his final stones. We're going to bring this to you live.
Playing Josh Bryden.
Too many bodies in between. I can't see who's sitting what, but looks like Bryden's got 1, just sitting 1 at the back of the button.
And you can see the rotation that Carl does throw. That's his normal throw, and he has the most rotation of anybody that's out here. But that one came up a couple feet light on him, so steal of 1. Bryden team, one of our younger average-aged teams out here. Nice to see the next generation coming up and getting seasoned here at the Tankard.
Line's really good. Wait only.
Gotta go. Whoa. Touch it. Okay, it's good. You hurt yourself here? Can't tell.
Well, we've got some rocks to play here, and the rocks to play here early in this 4th end. It's also red at the back of the 12 foot. There it is.
But it doesn't grow quite as much.
So that was the fifth storm.
A little earlier to get to that.
Thump it.
Knapp sitting one, second and third belonging to Laycock at the top of the 12.
Straight.
Third! Wall that.
No, I hit the broom.
Real heavy.
No.
Whoa! No.
Makes the hit, but actually touches his own stone out of the open and jams it onto that back 12 foot stone.
Oh, just overthrowing him.
Yeah, Dustin, he had everything on the broom side, not, the shots have been half shots, just not quite getting up to the nose. So I don't know if they're going to have to tighten the ice for him or bring the ice down, but it's been a bit of a pattern there. Just not curling enough on his hits.
Yeah, I thought I heard Dustin himself say over the shot, he's just overthrowing everything.
Good shot.
We didn't have a chance to see their game yesterday, but we did notice in our feature games yesterday, a lot of players on all the teams that we had a chance to feature yesterday were having trouble with hits over curling. That could be one of the things that happens. You have enough hits over curling, you just step up your weight a little bit. And Dustin feeling like he's just a little heavy on everything today.
Yep. Hard, you gotta go. Whoa.
Well done. That release was a little bit more back to the broom instead of out away from the broom, and I think that kept the line a little bit better for them.
Keep doing what you've been doing, buddy.
A little bit of a bad break that they left that yellow so well buried after making contact on all three. You kind of hope that splashes out into the open a bit. Gives Sean Meacham the chance to throw his second guard. Up high, try to cover the red guard. Take away the run back opportunity.
Wait's high.
Okay, line's good.
High.
Hair deeper than your broom.
Line only.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, yeah, give me something here. Nice Meach. Want to run it?
Okay.
Sure. Get double peel, it's fine. If you stuff it, it's good.
Okay. Hair higher. I was a little worried it was going to slow down.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Really hard. Hard, you got it. Hard.
Think you loop the show,
Just the two guards, but did leave his own shooter out in front.
That's right. He wouldn't have minded leaving his own shooter out front if he got rid of that rock in the top 4 foot. He just had to come up just a touch.
So close.
That's so close. That 1/16th of an inch on the rock is the difference.
I like it.
I got it. A little tight.
Top 8. We're there.
Top 4. Hard line.
Your top 4.
Top button. Hard line. Keep moving it. T-line.
Trying to come right to their own here. Sit two, well buried.
Yep, little bumps, okay.
Big bump.
Good shot.
Thanks. Nice shot, Mitch.
Probably got to run it.
Good shot.
Okay. Pretty much same spot, eh?
Yep.
Top 4.
Trying again to bring it straight back, make contact with something in that 4 foot area.
Nice.
That's such a good shot.
Oh, and get a second shot out, open up the rocks.
Well, really important to make it on that one. You don't make it, you don't make contact. Yes, you could roll off, but now when Steve guards again, it's a yellow one that you'd have to run back.
Couldn't really make it much better, eh?
No,
like,
well, it's a long run.
Well, we need
tough.
to spill that one to give us a chance.
Yeah. That's really good.
First one was like a micro-millimeter.
Little flop.
Steve's still in good shape to try to get
where we take the roll away
here,
on the
but
intern.
Right.
Is this a 10?
it's not looking like a steal anymore.
If you hit it thin, does it roll into ours?
It'd be super skinny, but yeah.
Okay.
So we want an overall center here?
Yeah.
But what I liked about Brendan's shot was that when it was right on the center line like that, you could see the curl. That even with that kind of weight, how much curl was there. That with that line there, it was great to follow it down.
Quiet, Bob. Go hard.
Follow shooter.
This is really curling.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Well, you heard Chris ask before if we hit it thin enough, could we roll into our own?
Like you can
Steve said it had to be thin.
Yeah.
By rolling into their own, the shooter is pretty well buried right now.
11-9.
You could make a play on the stone they tapped over and try to roll under.
Go to throw. I could have been a little more aggressive on it. I also didn't listen.
It might be tough to get under. I'm not sure you can get underneath that yellow stone. You might touch it and stay open.
All right, let's make this roll. Control. This look like enough ice. Do you do
For control?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so for the roll, hey?
Just right under the yellow? Not too far?
Yeah.
Whoa, control. Close. Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Control.
Whoa. Whoa.
Close.
Whoa.
Yep. 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 Hard. 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 Hard.
Nice. Attaboy.
Oh, bonus. He gets the little touch off it and spills further into the forefoot.
Push that
Now
over
pretty
a bit.
much dead buried.
Nice.
So they can't use it as well.
Really good spot.
That was nice. We kissed theirs a little bit.
Really good throw.
No?
Yours, it's steady.
That's all we got. There's this real skinny pick there. It's hard though.
Well, it just makes his draw extremely easy too if we...
Yeah, I guess the only other thing is tap it, try and tap it up.
That doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do any different. Okay. Okay, back button.
You could maybe in-turn hack.
So this is that tight stuff.
Where are they?
Biting the button?
And those aren't frozen, by any means, are two?
Nope. It's either a 20-foot run back and hope it doesn't jam, or we just make his drop off. Like if we duck in there back four, he might even get a steal.
This will be that little tighter path the whole way, right?
It's going to be in the tighter stuff.
Yeah.
25, 30?
I'm seeing 25.
Pretty good.
22.
T!
To be in the tighter path. Be back button. Yep.
Back button.
Line. Little for line.
Back button.
Max weight. Back four.
Whoa.
Back four.
Whoa. Close.
Yes.
Whoa. Wait.
Whoa.
Oh, you're touching that. I think we were going to be too far if we didn't touch. Okay,
So that was exactly what Steve didn't want to really do, is give Kelly a relatively good chance here. It's 2 points.
Just like back line. Okay. Well, just as long as we know where the line is, then that's what we know.
That could have been one where if you did say probably had to touch it to not go too far, but if you go too far, at least you shrink the scoring area. This has just made it easier.
Back line.
Has to throw enough to move it. He's got probably 2 feet, maybe a little more than that he can afford to roll to the outside, and he'd still have second shot rock and can pick up his 2 points here.
Full speed, hey?
Yep. 15-5. Okay.
Does it count both yellows?
Kelly Knapp with his final stone here in the fourth.
Okay, line's good. Back 12. Whoa.
Needs to tap
Easy,
that
dude.
stone back
Clean.
on the
Clean.
button.
Back 12. Whoa.
He
Clean.
can remove it from the forefoot and hang on for a bite of the forefoot himself. He can pick up 2 points here.
Clean. Back 12. Clean. Curl. Clean. Curl. Curl. Curl, curl, curl.
Makes the tap, moves it far enough, stays in the forefoot himself. 2 points added to the score for Kelly Knapp. He restores that 2-point lead he had after the second. Now up 5-3 over Steve Laycock after 4 ends of play. We'll be back in Melville right after this.
At Bunge, we connect farmers to consumers to deliver essential food, feed, and fuel to the world. With more than 2 centuries of experience, we proudly stand as Canada's leader in oilseed processing and a leading marketer and distributor of grains, oil seeds, and pulses. We operate in one of the world's most vital industries and are fully committed to working hand in hand with our farmers, industry partners, and the diverse businesses we serve. Together, we're building a strong future for Canadian agriculture.
Boston Pizza's legendary spicy pierogi pizza with cactus-cut potatoes, bacon, cheddar cheese, and a dollop of sour cream. If that's still not pierogi enough for you, you could always fold it in half. The spicy pierogi, only at Boston Pizza.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Have you heard about our unique VIP program? It's only $49 a year and gives you amazing discounts for all the vehicles in your household. 20% off labor, 10% off parts, 25% off tires, free windshield stone chip repairs, and much more. Complimentary vehicle washes and shuttle service, SGI accredited for auto glass, and some of the best auto detailing in Canada, making automotive easy, affordable, and honest for you at Saskatoon Auto Connection.
Updates around the arena here this morning. Ryland Kleider with 2 in the fourth has a 3-1 lead as they play over on sheet 1 against Tyler Hartung. Our feature game on sheet 2, Kelly Knapp with the deuce in the fourth has the 5-3 lead. Next door on the other side, 3-2. Playing the fifth, Carl DeConnick-Smith gave up the steal. You saw it on the update in the fourth end, but has hammer again in the fifth there. And close as well, all the way across the arena on sheet 4. Dustin Keltoff with a 3-2 lead there. They're on a skip rocks in the fifth there as well.
That fourth end was so interesting in the sense that, within the course of about 2 shots, it went from possible steal setup to looking like a strong force opportunity. That fantastic run back by Brennan Jones, and then the nice little in off by Kelly, and all of a sudden the end changes completely.
Grab the end. Whoa. Top 12. Tighter end. It's got lots of room. Okay. Here's pretty good on this line.
It's going to be your deuce.
And again, you talk about some of those momentum swings, like that was a big one right in that end that the Steve team has to sort of rebound from. Like you thought you had them most of the end, and then one great shot later, and it's a completely different situation.
I threw board in the first end here.
Yep. Okay.
That team has brought their stones into the rings here in this fifth with a 2-point lead. Braden Grimham got the corner guard up with his first now, looking to hit and roll across. Deal with one of those stones in the middle and get the roll. This is going to over-curl. Actually, once they had the over-curl, they were kind of hoping that would curl a little bit more. You could have moved both stones from in front of the tee line.
Hair light?
Maybe a hair, but it was tight ice too. That was probably tight ice for board. We're taking 2.5
Got a
feet
chance
per
to
half.
take a live look in here. We saw they were down to skip stones on sheet 4 as we came back from the break. This is the last stone now for Bradley Moser, and it looks like he's got an angle running on the yellow tightest to the rings. If I had to guess, and I can't see it directly, I think it looks like Kaltoff's sitting 1, but he's also got 3rd and 4th at either the top and the back of the forefoot.
That or you could play that once. He's trying
There's
to.
a little risk involved with this.
We saw Brad make a lot of these last year at the Kindersley Tankard. He's very strong on these angle shots.
Hard. Throwing a big weight here, probably can't afford to. He can't see a ton of the rock that he's going after.
No, that was Cody Sutherland holding the broom for the team. Oh, Kate curled too much.
All over the front guard. So it looks like a steal of one, another steal of one for Dustin Kaltoff. He's got the 4-2 lead there going into the break.
That was probably a really good example of, if you've got that light weight, it's hard to figure out where to put the broom down for hitting just a little corner when you know it's going to hit, it's going to curl hard.
Curl!
I like the loop.
Try to get on it.
What weight?
We need support.
Wait, never loop, eh?
I think you can. It just takes the blank out of play.
Okay.
It's always the fun part about a curling team. There are always options on shots, and
well, there are. I mean,
you have to commit to whatever is being directed at the far end.
Curl. Tabby.
you know, and part of what was going on there in Chris's mind, of course, most of these teams at this level are very conscious of odd versus even end. Of course, in the fifth end isn't necessarily the end you'd like to score, so Steve wants to hit the open one, keep the blank alive, but probably in the back of Chris's mind, we're already 2 down. If we get a chance to score 2, maybe we do it now and worry about odd and even later on.
Right, because a 10-end game gives you maybe that option too. You've still got 5 ends.
Yeah, I like when you're set up. You loop 1, we got 2.
Yeah, no, you knew Chris wanted to go around the guard.
Well,
and then when you don't make the shot, then you just feel even worse.
Blank is not only alive now, but it's looking likely. They'll try to throw up the corner guard. For now, anyway.
Halfway. Still save us a good time.
Hey?
Still save us a good time.
Well, that's a little sticky there, guys.
Halfway.
This is Sean Meacham's first stone of this fifth end.
Good. I guess if we don't roll out there too, like they
Expect
roll
you'll
out,
see a peel on this one. The question is, if you throw one more guard, does Kelly come around, or does he wait right to the last one?
Easy. Whoa, whoa,
I don't think
whoa,
rollout was on the
That's fine.
agenda there like that. Like if we we could just delay it until later.
And they're cleaning the ice on sheet 3. Oh, and here we've got an update on sheet 1.
This is Tyler Hartung's final stone. They do have yellow is shot rock. It's just out counting the side red one there. And trying to get this rock into the 8-foot to get their 2 points. That's Matt Lang and Jaden Schwaga. I don't think they did it by the body language, but we'll wait and see.
Did you have left set of my names?
Same-ish.
Had similar or less.
Yeah, I mean, that stopped quicker than I thought.
Wrong way.
Kelly Knapp already down at the other end, letting Brennan put the broom down for this peel. Save a little bit of time on the clock. Could be a factor later on.
Yep. Take it, dude.
I think you're okay.
Shot.
So just the 3 stones left to come here in this fifth end. Steve Laycock will have to bring this one into the rings. Get a chance to practice that draw to the button.
Put it on their head. T-line.
Reminder of the broadcast schedule here all week long on Realcast Media. You'll have YouTube game, the Curlsask YouTube channel available in all of these times. The games listed in white are the SaskTel Max TV broadcasts. Of course, for the game this afternoon, we'll have Nolan and Kim back in the broadcast booth with me as well.
Well, that's channel 347 back in Regina. I wrote out all the schedules of the TV games for my mom, who loves to watch the curling. Getting the web games is a little complicated, so we just go for the TV games, but there are lots on this week. I wrote out a great big long list of curling that Mom and her friends at the senior house or the senior home can enjoy this week.
Sure. Control.
Channel 347 on SaskTel Max in high definition. Standard def available on channel 47, but
Big control. Whoa. Almost normal. Other way. Got a curl still.
Hard for a deuce and six, a deuce and six.
Okay.
Force deuce and we're gold.
Chris is still a little bitter about the call. They'll have the fifth end break here to decompress or vent, whichever he prefers.
Let's do this out turn wing, actually. They just cheated. They kicked the rock out.
Steve. Yeah, I don't think it actually hit the boards, but Steve probably happy, just as happy, or should be just as happy, not to have to worry about a pick and a jam and just throw this through.
That helped that time.
Yeah, because that was a pivotal point last night, ninth end. His blank attempt went through. He missed it, and that was a big 1 point.
Yes, this is actually our first blank end in a feature game here at the Provincial Curling Championships this year. It means that Kelly Knapp will take the 5-3 lead into the break over Steve Laycock. It'll be Laycock with the last rock advantage. Coming back in the 6th. We're away for a few minutes. We'll see you back here at Melville right after this break.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Bungie, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, Western Sales, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, SaskTel Max TV, Curl Sask, and Realcast Media.
Did you know 2025 saw the largest number of registered curlers in the last decade? Let's keep the momentum going. The Olympics will be here before we know it, and millions of Canadians will be watching our teams proudly.
Take the pledge and get ready to grow the game.
You get to decide what that one small thing will be.
Growing the game is everyone's responsibility.
I wouldn't be here without my dad introducing me to curling. Who will you introduce?
Run and learn to curl, or just bring your friend to the rink and show them that they have a new home away from home. Curling.
Who are you going to introduce to curling?
Get creative, have fun. The best part about curling is the community that we've created.
Let's grow the game of curling together.
Go to curling.ca/growthegame and tell us how you're growing the game in 2026.
The opportunity is in front of us. Let's not let it pass. Let's pledge to grow the game in 2026.
Let's grow the game. Take the pledge.
Take the pledge.
Take the pledge, take action, grow the game.
Get in on the action and support the future of curling in Saskatchewan. At this year's Men's and Women's Provincials, you can purchase your 50-50 ticket for a chance to win big while giving back to youth curling programs across Saskatchewan. Every ticket sold helps fund coaching, equipment, and opportunities for the next generation of curlers to hit the ice. Don't miss your chance to make a difference and take home a big prize. Buy your 50-50 tickets today. Visit curlsask.ca for more information.
From the heart of the prairies, SaskTel is rooted in innovation. Like the vast fields around us, we've grown and nurtured our networks right here at home with dedication and care. Superior speed, reliability, and endless possibilities are on the horizon. And SaskTel is committed to leading the way. Who else can say that? SaskTel will invest $2 billion over the next 5 years, expanding the province's largest fiber optic and soon-to-be largest 5G networks, keeping you connected at every moment. Only from SaskTel.
There's no doubt running any kind of farm comes with day-to-day challenges. We built a new facility 2 years ago. Technology has totally revolutionized dairy farming. Sask Milk gives us the tools to provide high quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
Small town values, small town dealerships, so we think about our employees, our communities that we're settled in, we think about the farmers that we're dealing with. We like to think of ourselves as partners with our customers. We're all about supporting the communities. Volunteers are also a big part of small town Saskatchewan, and you'll find most of them or a lot of them are employees of Western Sales. It's a 6-store John Deere dealership, so we're in Rosetown, Elrose, Outlook, Central Butte, Davidson, and Bigger.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Did you know we've moved to a massive new location in Sutherland? Let me show you around. We've combined sales, service, glass, and detailing into one automotive superstore. Whether you want to fix, maintain, or spruce up your ride, or trade it in for something fresh, we've got the team, the services, the inventory, and the financing to help you with any of your automotive needs.
This January at Boston Pizza, every day is Pasta Tuesday. That means BP's famous pastas start at just $11.99 every single day. Create your own or go gourmet for just a few bucks more. It's Pasta Tuesday every day this month for takeout, delivery, or dine-in. Only at Boston Pizza.
This needs to be the fastest last-minute pregame snack run ever seen.
That's right. The fans of great taste are going wild.
Can he make it? Yes! He's done it! Original 16. You can celebrate every win.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Bunge, building a strong future for Canadian agriculture. SaskTel, connecting Saskatchewan. Saskatoon Auto Connection, mechanics you can trust. Western Sales, your John Deere dealership. And Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, gather round.
Even a fifth and break.
Back to the Melville CN Community Center. Coming out of the fifth end break. Just starting to get daylight outside. It's going to be dark for us again when we get out tonight. And we'll quickly update all the scores here.
That was only a single point there in the fourth end. Tyler Hartine a little light on that draw.
So Claytor with the 3-2 lead there and last rock. In our feature game, Kelly Knapp still with a 2-point lead as we begin play in the sixth. All tied up 3 apiece between Josh Brighton and Carl DeConnick-Smith on sheet 3. And you saw the steal of 1 for Dustin Keltoff in the fifth. He's got a 4-2 lead as they play in the sixth there, and it looks like Roxon play in the forefoot again. Sean Joyce, Susan Lang with you here live, or live-ish.
Yes.
from Melville on Tuesday morning.
Top ball. A little hot.
Nolan Cole and Kim Hudson will be along later this afternoon for draw 3 from the Prairie Pinnacle, the Bunge Prairie Pinnacle. Kind of hoping they're bringing lunch for us as well. I was down at the patch yesterday. I had a very nice cream of broccoli soup. I'm kind of hoping today we get a cream of potato.
I had the borscht and it was outstanding.
Come around one of them. Walk the line! Tight's decent.
Halfway tight.
Oh, we're not normally in this situation.
You're over there.
I say tight, make him make a move, and then we can play off there.
Yeah, is he going to make a move on these? Like he can get around both of his corners?
No, that's what I mean. He'll make a move, like he'll go around.
Okay. Playing the double corners this time for the Laycock team. Knapp team really didn't get things set up in the middle this end the way they would like. They got back 12 and front 12.
Well, it's not a myth. That sixth end, or the sweep that you get, the brush that you get from the ice crew on your break, the first couple of rocks in that sixth end are always quicker than what you think they are.
Room. Line's really good. Really tight. Close to the red.
Sweet.
Going chop? No. Tapping a sliver. Curl and go. Curl.
Think we're hitting? Nose it, don't hurt.
Nose is good. Saw a good start. Firm.
Brennan Jones there, the master of the understatement, and not a good start for them this end. They've left a double at the top. Control of the house. It's going to belong to the Laycock team if they can make this and stay right there.
Well, and Chris and Steve called the same shot.
Oh, man.
At the same
that doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't. Chris comes through, gets the double, keeps the shooter there.
You can almost know.
Roll a rock. Control.
Well, even if you roll 2 rocks is fine.
Yeah.
Cut off that other corner.
Control. Yep. Whoa. Curl. Got a curl. Yep.
Jeez.
Nice
Wanted to get the shooter around, but that's going to make contact and roll all the way out of play. Steve Laycock's got everything he could ask for here. There's a rock at the back of the rings that could be jammed onto, and he's got 2 corner guards. Take your pick. Which one do you want to come around first?
Yeah, another half shot broom side result for Dustin. So they're trying to figure out if you've got to move the broom here or change something on the throw. But I thought he brought his weight down a little bit, but it still wasn't enough.
Top 4.
Little finish, maybe. Hey, let's
Whoa.
Good.
Just what comes out the other side, but
okay.
Well, coming out the other side's not bad because the jam's in the middle, and
15-3.
if you can force the other team, the team without last rock to be playing from the wide side, you're always drawing again on the next one.
Exactly, because if you're half open the other side, you hit and roll your shooter underneath the other corner guard.
Line's good. Top 8. Top 4. Line's good. Easy. Got a curl.
You need to bring out Google Translate.
Wait, it's got a curl. Can't bounce it. 15-1. Just get in behind it. Straight curl and go. Go. Not bad.
Plan B, but
You ever come around the other one?
Got probably half around.
Which one do you like? Sorry, guys.
Come around the out-turning side one?
Why don't you gotta...
I thought I was late when I let it
leave
go.
this, because if we go around and then they freeze that, and it's like kind of...
If you're sitting real good, though, they freeze it, then we pick that back.
He's wondering about going around the other one. I don't know if that's good or not.
Are you wanting to freeze ours?
No, red or else you make the hit. What do you mean go around the other one?
Sorry?
What do you mean go around the other one, like here?
That's what Chris is wondering about.
Well, there's shot rock.
Okay.
Probably the freeze is easier. Probably the freeze.
Lock it out.
Like that ace?
No.
So looking for the corner freeze on the stone that was just thrown.
One's a hair tight.
Top 4.
Get it on the corner. They can always try to move it later, and you still leave the pressure on the Knapp team. They're chasing around corner guards, not the way you want to be playing an end without last rock.
Back to line.
It's got to die in here.
Oh, it's there.
Good shot. Nice reach. Good job.
Is that any good?
Yeah, because if it just bounces off even 3 or 4 inches, it's a completely different result. Even if you tick off your own, then you don't have, you've got more separation off from the red. So Sean threw a beautiful stone there.
No, probably not.
Yeah, it's left a good angle yellow onto the red so they can move it later, try to get the big end. And it makes this shot really tough for Brennan Jones. You freeze it on the same angle that you kind of have to freeze on to be shot rock. And there might be a way to squeeze it where both reds go and the yellow stays. So you almost have to curl far enough here that you're not going to be shot rock anymore.
Line's good. Back forward. Whoa, that. Whoa, no.
He's got lots of weight. He just wanted to nestle in here. Doesn't really want to.
Come on, go. Good shot.
I think that's just far enough over. Now the yellow is still shot rock.
Tighter line, and we still didn't get it there.
I'd say yellow.
There's just a sliver more weight.
What's that? I got an inch of air. Probably losing that if you kill it.
Kind of roll under with back line.
Don't mind that. Whatever weight you want. Like, I can make it with whichever.
Just need to curl another half rock.
Board's better. Try and cough that red in the open a little bit. Sure, let's do board.
So you can see, they said air on the red. It doesn't look like there's a lot of air, but he said an inch. You get to the nose or just a shade to the inside, red onto yellow onto red. So the back red goes, and you heard the discussion. They're not throwing big weight, hoping just to get the red to pop out into the open here.
We got it.
Okay.
And they left them all lined up. That's not what they were looking for. It does get rid of the red.
That's a terrible weight choice. Why don't we play back line? Back line gets under and it just bumps them out.
But do we have to blast it? Like we just throw normal?
Well, as long as you get.
You can get that one, right? So we'll throw like good solid normal.
Go full, I thought too. If you're on this, if you're on the high side, then yeah, it's gonna go for sure.
There.
Hit the yellow, red onto the back yellow. 2 of the yellows should go. The red should stay pretty much right there.
Normal weight here. If we can
Maybe
just roll
would like to roll enough to not leave a double on the 2 reds. It's going to be tough. You have to make sure you get rid of the 2 yellows first. Got room probably to get a little bit across the face of the yellow and still kill both yellows, but you get too far across and the top one might not go.
Normal. Yep. Hard. Yep. You got it. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard.
Gets one, gets the second spinning, and it does leave.
Shoot. Not quite.
But didn't get much of a roll at all on the shot stone and the shooter, and now has left a double back to sit 2 for Steve. Could be sitting 2 buried after this too.
Because I didn't want to roll too much.
You don't gotta throw it crazy hard if you don't want to. Like,
no, we don't gotta throw it hard.
Well, I want to make sure it leaves the 8 foot though. Like it's no different.
Okay.
We should have a chance.
Yeah, they throw
it.
Well, if he rolls, we're in
2 inches of air. You only have to hit an inch low. Inch low?
Yeah, try and get just across nose.
Yeah. Board or 10?
I'm throwing firm. Board, I think I'm just leaving them on the button.
Well, that's just it. That top yellow's got a long way to go to get out of the rings or at least get into that 12-foot area. Sure curls a long way off the center line going towards the boards.
A little too much on that one. It actually crashes the guard. Now Kelly will have a chance to sit 4 here. You make the hit, roll across a little bit. There's actually that corner guard out there. Tough to make an in-turn draw to the button. The out-turns, you're coming by the reds. There's not an obvious and easy shot to score here even for Steve Laycock. You make this hit and roll in and leave these 3 reds in line.
Inside. If we can just Line them up, man.
Basically roll half on the other side of the top one on the center line side. I think that would be really good.
Yeah. Another sentence. Nothing to see.
Control! Hit it! Yep! Hard! Yep! Hard! Whoa! Whoa! Curl! 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 Straight! 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 Yep! Whoa! Whoa! Nice.
Attaboy.
Pretty much exactly where he said he wanted to end up.
It's a hawk waiter.
Pretty good. Good call. Yeah.
I just did not want to roll too much. You roll too much, it's a disaster.
There's no easy and obvious drop path.
No, there isn't. I was trying to figure out where you'd have to put that broom mid 8 foot and then try to draw across, going across the button.
Yeah.
Like going away to catch the side there. And
There, Hawk.
so
Play a hack weight hit on the stone that was just thrown. He can't see all of it.
you can't throw too much more weight, because if you ever did clip the top 8 foot one, you still want to keep a rock, in play and maybe catch third shot.
Tough part about this is, again, he can't see all of it, so you're going to make contact. It's going to hit the red on the side of the 4 foot, and then that'll deaden it coming into the button. It's got to leave the 4 foot for your shooter to be shot rock.
Back line! Hard then!
Okay, so back line's a little lighter than what he had called. He said hack.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Going to have the contact now. Will the red move far enough? And it didn't. So it'll be a steal of 1 for Kelly Knapp here in the 6th end. He extends that lead now up 6-3 over Steve Laycock. Laycock will have last rock once more in the 7th end. Trying to get rid of it, but he needs a few points to get himself back in this game. We'll have 7th end action for you right after this short break.
Here with the front one because of the weight.
There's no doubt running any kind of farm comes with day-to-day challenges. We built a new facility 2 years ago. Technology has totally revolutionized dairy farming. Sask Milk gives us the tools to provide high quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
SaskTel is committed to keeping you connected. Our roots are here. We built the largest 5G and largest fiber optic networks right here at home to connect people, to power dreams, drive progress, and bring us closer. Because when you build here, you're built for here. SaskTel, made for Saskatchewan.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner? What's for dinner?
Tell them Boston Pizza's for dinner. From appies and salads to burgers, pasta and pizza, all delivered to your door. Boston Pizza. Gather round.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Did you know we've moved to a massive new location in Sutherland? We've got the team, the services, the inventory, and the financing to help you with any of your automotive needs.
Sixth end's complete, I think, through all of the games here this morning, and we'll quickly update the scores. It was 2 points for Ryland Clyder in the 6th end. He's got a 5-2 lead over Tyler Hartung as they play in the 7th. Our feature game, a 3-point lead now for Kelly Knapp, 6-3, as we start the 7th end with Laycock having last rock. Tight one right next door to us on sheet 3. Josh Bryden with a single in the 6th. He's got the 4-3 lead now, but Carl DeConnick Smith with last rock as they play in 7 there, on to third stones. And 5-2 for Dustin Kaltoff right now over Bradley Moser on skip rocks in the 7th there. Moser with last rock. It's been an exciting game this morning. A lot of good shots, but certainly the Knapp team a little bit more on top. Oh, one quick update.
Well, that's how they gave up the steal of 1. He needed the nose hit double. So that set that score at 5-2 for Dustin Kaltoff. Well, it seems like every end, Laycock's team has had something going.
Yeah.
You know, whether it was a force or a multiple score, and then a combination of either a really great Knapp shot or a Laycock team mistake has changed every end from advantage Laycock to advantage Knapp.
Yeah, so much of this game nowadays in the 5-rock free guard zone is set up by how well the positioning is after the first 5 stones. Well, after the first 5 stones last end, it was all Steve Laycock. He had control at the top of the house.
As you said,
was off the center line and just...
You said the understatement of the game, you know, Brennan Jones going, this is not a good setup. And then all of a sudden, half shot, and it just turns right around. But every end has been like this.
Is it worth it? Is nose okay? Nose is okay. They might form a pocket though. Yeah.
Do we really want one behind the tee?
We could just pick it too.
Well, you can do this.
Yeah, we can roll to the outside. Okay.
Talking about rolling to the outside, just hanging on the edge of the 12-foot. You keep the force alive like that.
But also, too, when you're trying to defend a lead or you're trying to get back in the game, you're trying to use every rock in play. So they don't want to leave something around at the back that Steve might end up freezing to or having them jam into.
Hard.
Whoa. Yep. That's good.
And it's one thing, too, you know, they're so used to playing 8-end games during the Bondsville circuit. It's a little different in the 7th end when you're trying to hold it. It's only a 3-point lead. You've got 4 more ends to go.
It's the same as we're.
Yeah, they definitely would have liked to roll farther than they did. Just left the rock at the back of the 4-foot.
No rock here.
Back 8.
I know it's hard to sort of get your head around the fact saying it's only a 3-point lead, but the multiple scores that we've seen already in our first day here, 2 and 3 enders are very common.
Get it out.
And there we go. It's just
Peel the guard.
hasn't been pristine yet for the Laycock team.
Yeah, I don't mind that either.
Top 8?
Yeah, top 8.
Talked about peeling the guard, but this is, you know, as we talked about last end, the setup wasn't great for the Knapp team. This end's not bad. I mean, they've got rocks in the middle of the house. That shot stone, a good piece of the button.
Top 8 is really good.
They opt to put more pressure on.
T-line.
Well, that's always a fine call. When do you go defensive versus where do you, step on the pedal and keep being aggressive and put the pressure on?
Yeah, well, and part of it by doing this, you have to make this shot. You're not going to, but if you make something here good, that kind of looks like an offensive call. It's semi-defensive as well because it means that Steve Laycock can't play offense. He's going to have to defend. He needs to get a path in.
Well,
that was not a good miss coming by everything to the back of the house. It gives Chris another chance basically to play the same shot he had on the first one so he can make the adjustment here.
Wait's getting better.
Well, as we said, Steve's looking for every little advantage or opportunity right now, and sitting there in that back 8-foot is quite helpful.
Better. Okay.
Good. It's good.
Right? Do you just want to try and nose it? You can blast it too.
Whatever you like.
This is pretty good. this.
Can you get to nose? Straight shot.
It's pretty tough.
You like guard? Guard's okay at this stage.
They're not thrilled about playing the guard, but it might be the safest call right now. You know, you put a guard up, at least Steve Laycock still has to do something.
Well, it's very similar to the first end where Kelly called the guard in that situation. He just came in deeper than what he wanted, but
so it's not a great call.
Guard's not bad.
I think you guard, or you just try and hit this and sit on top. But if you ever roll off and leave them there, so we might as well just guard.
Yeah.
Think just nice and tight, like right here.
Yeah.
So I say it's like deja vu.
Yeah, sorry. So if you could see all of that Yellowstone, that'd be one thing. Like what they're talking about with the nose hit, you just try to basically exchange the position that you're in right now. The yellow's in front of the red. If you could hit it right on the nose, put the red in front of the yellow, you'd be in a stronger position. But you can't quite see the nose. If you roll off, gives Steve the chance to hit and roll under, sitting two. You know, things could get away from you in a hurry. You throw the guard, Steve still has to deal with that shot rock.
Well, it gets back to your point of keeping Steve on the defensive when he doesn't want to be on the defensive.
He can throw defensive shots.
Line's good, little room. I know it's out.
Yeah. Really tight.
Okay, just line's getting really tight.
Okay.
Whoa, it's got to stop. It's got to stop.
Just out.
Really got to stop.
It's not listening.
Pretty good.
Good
Nice shot.
Good judge.
Make the double up top.
Well, where this rolls is important because we're going to run it in for two.
2 feet deeper than we wanted to.
You're just looking for 3/4 to roll to the wing.
Not a bad spot, but
Gets the double in these two reds and rolls over a little bit. He's going to have two yellows available to run in because the yellow guard that's there now would have a path to get to that stone at the top of the 4-foot.
Yep. Whoa.
It's good. Nice shot, Mage.
Makes the double. Might have rolled a little farther to the corner than they would have liked. Hard to run that in. Hard to run it in without some risk, but they do have the run available on the yellow that's out front right now.
Thanks, all.
Still opens up around this one.
Well, and that's just it. When you're in the comeback mode, you need every angle to be absolutely perfect. And they just said there they just missed by a sliver, and it's those slivers that get you back in or keep you down on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Top 12.
Whoa.
Little more line.
Top 12.
Whoa.
Just biting.
Line's good.
Just biting.
That's
Line's
too deep.
good.
Biting.
Full 12.
Yeah.
Just where it stops.
Full 12.
Where it stops.
Right
Sit
to
down.
Okay, not bad.
That's fine.
No, it's not great.
Yeah, I'm more with Brennan on that one. It slid deep enough that.
Probably the hack waiter.
I can also get under the middle if that's better.
15-6, that's about right.
Get under the middle, you actually can
I
make
don't know if it
contact
is or
before the
not.
4
You're
foot.
leaving 4 rocks in the 8 foot and we'll be top 12, so I don't think so.
Okay.
Like even just back line, keep this here.
Okay.
Hang on, Meech.
I guess not quite enough room by the guard.
Back line.
Maybe not.
Yeah, quarter off back line.
He's just going to look to move this red, get the shooter to roll to a good position.
Right, and try to set up that little wall in the back of the rings there.
Nice way.
Or something he can come off of to get at
Too
shot
much
rock.
line.
Girl.
Just through.
Girl.
Heavy back line.
Girl.
Real thin.
Yeah, we're getting it. Sit there. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he's left the red he can come off and to make the double, and it almost makes a triple.
It's just exactly how much wide I was.
The quad's there.
Yeah, the quad's there.
Quad's there.
I don't know if it is, Chris. A triple I'll give you.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I don't mind.
It's kind of what I
We guard. He's making that double.
Do you like a similar
all
spot
the
then?
other ones yesterday were.
I think
way
he's
closer
gonna-
to what I want than.
Freeze is no good. Well, freeze isn't bad.
Well, if you ever move,
I think we want to try and protect. Like that's not easy, right?
what do you guys like?
Guys like the same type of thing?
I think so.
I think ideally, like we want it pretty close, though, right? Like
Top
even
8?
half in the rings is good.
Top 8?
Where do you
Kelly
like it,
said
dudes?
that the double isn't
just out of the
easy,
ring?
and I
Yeah, I was thinking like half
I'm
in,
not
just
sure
biting.
about that.
So just like
Not
a
a lot of
3-4 is
room.
good.
It is flat, but there's not a lot of room between them. Half rock probably gets it.
Got a 15-6 on Brennan, so it's about 15 to tee, hey?
Yeah, 15, 2-5.
And the danger to throw in this guard, I mean, I don't see anything else either. That's the problem. They didn't see anything else, but you throw the guard here, and if Steve makes the double, then his shooter's buried as well. You could be guarding 2 yellows, and I don't know what you do with your last one. You don't want to give up 3 here very badly. You'd hate to give up the tie game.
Okay, line's good.
Yeah.
3! Line's good. Little room.
Line's good.
Yeah,
Line's
stay down.
good. Deuces rock. Just biting.
Yep. Curl and go.
Just
Straight. Curl. Yep.
Yeah, you
Just
don't want to
biting.
overlap the guards, I don't think. You might need this
One right
available to
here?
run in.
Yep.
That's good.
That's a good spot.
Good shot.
Yep.
I don't love giving him that, but
Well, it's a short rock.
yeah.
Probably could have come a little deeper.
Well, I was just thinking like bite the 8.
Yep.
Dear Kelly and Brennan already talking about the short run. They were hoping that guard was going to be a little tighter into the rings, maybe they bite the 8. Shorter the run, the better. They're almost conceding this double, and then we have to play the short runner.
Yep.
Interesting to see if he makes contact with the third stone coming across.
Hard on right.
Too thin on the first one.
So that's their shot for. This is probably there for 2. Do we ever just tap this a shade?
This isn't there.
Did come.
That's that.
Not for 2.
Not for.
So I think if we can just tap that one a little bit, hey.
Do we need
Just-
to
I was
guess
thinking
that
if you
takes
can,
away the run.
if you can just do this.
Okay.
Do you like that? Because
I don't
this is
mind it.
here, right?
While they discuss their options, we'll take a look.
Basically just the same
Sheet
throw.
1.
Got to tighten
Tyler
it up.
Harshon.
You just punch it a rock.
Just
punch
like
it nose
Facing
a rock.
one,
So
but
like-
he's got
yeah,
second
so like
shot
top
at the top
12
of the
weight,
4 foot. Looks like he can see enough of this to get to the nose.
You just don't want to
Try
open
to
it
pick
up
up his
though.
deuce.
Like, are we crossing
Pull
it,
a
or are we
little
just
closer.
Tap it a
after
foot
7.
nose. Tap it nose a rock.
Okay.
That's all you need.
Our feature just trying to tap the stone back that they threw on the first one, and mostly to take away the run back on the yellow.
It would be
Tyler
nice to
Harton with the
stagger a
throw.
bit.
Matt Lang on the brush,
Okay.
switching around
So
to the other
he
side.
doesn't
They
have
need
an
to
easy
curl.
shot for 1.
So cross it a bit.
He's got the hit.
It's a little less.
Will
then?
stay right there. He picks up 2 points, closes the gap there. It's 5-4
All right,
now
same
after
weight.
7.
Yeah.
I know Kelly just threw this line here and trying to tap up his red, but you just never ever want to miss a little wide and split it. Split it open. Like I've seen it enough where you don't hit it straight back exactly what you want, and then you've just ruined the situation.
Line's okay.
Top 8.
Yep.
Curl. No, line's good.
Straight.
Top 8.
Curl. Curl.
Got to get something
Attaboy.
underneath that
Nice.
yellow, and they actually get the shooter under it. Bounces just a little bit. So now the run back's not there.
Yep.
Good shot, buddy.
We missed the runner. You got a shot for 3. Shot for 4.
Try and stick it onto that, or do you go over the top?
Gotta go here.
Okay.
Still under a quarter, I think, Paul. Perfect spot.
By making him play this outside one, though, he has to take on some risk, because if you ever catch the edge of that yellow, just the edge of that yellow at the top of the forefoot,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay.
you could clear the red of the button and the shooter could come right through the two reds. It could be a steal of two
Definitely
here.
riskier, but I mean, we're kind of a scoreboard. We need it.
Yeah. I feel like it's hard with this one to
I don't see what else
get
you got.
this one out and not spin too far.
It looks like a glorious angle to me here.
Does it?
Thin.
Like, come look at that. I'm hitting a huge chunk, and that's only got to go about 3 feet.
So you're trying to get just a little bit high on this guy?
Yeah. Well, and it's not even the situation where, you know, do we just take the safe one or do we play the risky shot for two?
Where do you see the
There's
safe one?
no safe one. So you are left with this low percentage shot, but it's all you've got.
He's not playing to run it in, he's playing to tick and have the shooter come in. That way he comes a little bit more to the top of that yellow stone.
Yeah.
This is tough.
Thin quarter.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, the sweep call is you just about have to play to miss it.
Yeah, almost. It's just a redirect.
Because once it's over curled that half inch, it's shot's gone. So you're sweeping air.
Curl!
Hard.
Close. Oh, too much.
They overcurled it. Catches it too thick. Rolls across the top. It's another steal of one for Kelly Knapp here in the 7th end. They extend that lead now 7-3. Steve Laycock having trouble generating some offense with last rock. He's going to need to get it going. 3 ends left to play. He will have last rock in the 8th.
Get in on the action and support the future of curling in Saskatchewan. At this year's Men's and Women's Provincials, you can purchase your 50-50 ticket for a chance to win big while giving back to youth curling programs across Saskatchewan. Every ticket sold helps fund coaching, equipment, and opportunities for the next generation of curlers to hit the ice. Don't miss your chance to make a difference and take home a big prize. Buy your 50-50 tickets today. Visit curlsask.ca for more information.
Small town values, small town dealerships, so we think about our employees, our communities that we're settled in, we think about the farmers that we're dealing with. We like to think of ourselves as partners with our customers. We're all about supporting the communities. Volunteers are also a big part of small town Saskatchewan, and you'll find most of them or a lot of them are employees of Western Sales. It's a 6-store John Deere dealership, so we're in Rosetown, Elrose.
We're back through 7 ends here. Draw number 2 from the Tankard, draw number 4 overall from the Provincial Championships. Ryland Claytor with a 5-4 lead over Tyler Hartung as they play in the 8th.
3-1 deuce.
7-3 now as we begin the 8th end. Kelly Knapp with a steal in 7 has extended the lead. A huge steal in 7 as well for Josh Bryden. He's now opened up a lead of 7-3 over Carl DeConnick-Smith. And Bradley Moser with 2 of his own in 7 gets back closer. It's 5-4 for Kaltoff there as they play in the 8th end. Kaltoff with the last rock. We welcome him back here inside the CN Community Center in Melville, normally home to the Melville Millionaires. And if you want a chance to become a thousandaire, the Curl Sask 50-50 draw. We just got an update on that. we had our own failed understanding on that one. Day 1 and 2 are combined, so actually it was up to, what did you say, Susan? You had looked it up. It was 3,600 when we started this morning, and
I was at 3,000 this morning, and now we're at $3,880 available in the pool, and I'm expecting that's going to go way up with 4 curling draws today.
4 draws today. You can go on to curlsask.ca, get your tickets, or if you happen to be in the Melville area, you can purchase them here in the arena. There are a number of volunteers that have been going around selling. Proceeds go to Curl Sask and the Melville Curling Club.
Brennan, do you want to just put another guard, or just bring one right on top, probably? I don't mind just welding one on top, eh?
Welding's not bad.
Now the next thing I got to find is what time they do the draws. I think the first year they did it, they always knew it was going to come around the 9th end. Well, we've got different draw times all week long. It's just confusing. But according to the program, it says the draws are at 10 p.m. every night from now to the end of the week, and 9 p.m. on Sunday, the final.
Those are even, eh?
Dead even.
So that'll be 10 p.m. So tonight, that's going to be about the 6th or 7th end tonight.
But today I'm overdoing it a little bit.
Another live look in here. This is how. Well, this is live. Okay, so Brad Moser, I think, just stole another point. So they're back to even. 5-all over there after 8 ends of play.
Just stay on the nose would be nice.
Backline on the nose.
Well, that's why the first few draws here have been so exciting. The ice is so conducive to either multiple points, or we've seen a lot of steals because situations like that, such great curl, lots of rocks in the middle, and then Dustin Keltoff has to do a side-by-side double to try to get one.
Follow shooter, you actually got a little bit of action.
But we saw 3-enders, 4-enders yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just looking around the arena myself right now, and I don't think anybody's threatening 10 points yet this morning.
Which turn do you see it?
That was crazy yesterday, wasn't it? Just tied 11-11 going into the 11th end last night for one of our games.
I'm in a group chat with a few people that are involved in some curling broadcasts, and I got a picture sent to the group last night. Imagine scoring 11 points and you lost. And that happened yesterday.
Curl, any roll.
You're through.
I wonder if there's somebody who's kept track of the stats over the years. So that game, I believe, because that was an extra end game, and it ended up 14-11. So 25 points. How many games would there be that have had more than that? Here's a live look over at sheet 3. Carl DeConnick-Smith down by 4, facing 2. But if he can make the double and hold his shooter, he can pick up 2 points here.
Ryan Dice holding the broom on the call here, on the line call.
Okay, that's good.
Right on the nose. 7-5 though for Josh Bryden.
Gets himself a little closer though.
Well, as I say, steals are not out of the back-to-back steals. We've seen a lot of those, so it's...
Either that or you draw here. Whatever you like.
And the nice part for Carl is, as you look at that score there, is the curler's math. At least that's what I call it. People have watched over the years. I've heard me say that many times. If you only need to score 2 with the hammer or steal 1 point at a time, you're not having to really pull out all the stops. All the teams out here have done both of those things thousands of times in their career. It's when you have to start stealing multiples or maybe trying to score 3 or 4, that's a little tougher. 3 is a little more possible under the 5 rock.
So Kelly's called a timeout here. Coach Brian McCusker is coming down.
You go here.
2 options are the freeze or the run.
You go here, he's got this double easy.
Yeah, I think we just make the run.
And
probably,
if we move it, he's just going to be square on in front of that.
Yeah, there's a few bad spots. Like here's not great. He just does that.
I run it. Not if you nose it.
No, that's the play, is nosing, right? I like it. Okay.
Scoreboard probably says you're never bad to play a hit here. As long as you make contact with the yellow, I mean, there are reds behind it, but it would be tough to dead jam it.
Cut away. Just normal. Okay.
Stay close on this, Deuce, because we might need to keep it straight.
Yeah. Close. Close, Deuce. No. Curl. Really got to curl. That one? Oh. Okay.
You know, even that's not bad because now they've got an open shot at the shot stone, and hard to think that Steve's just going to want to guard a stone on the button.
I shoveled it out of it.
Probably going to have to try to set up Deuce on the corner.
Almost should have just threw peel. I've been throwing peel.
Well, you blocked this corner.
Yeah, that's all.
Got room for the end?
Sorry?
Do you have room for the end?
Depending on the weight, yeah, there's lots of room.
Keen, it's one of those smaller things.
Yeah, I like that.
You know, Brennan didn't get the result that he wanted, but did you make the situation better? And he did improve it a little bit. You said, you know, now you've got an open shot at that yellow. It's not what they wanted, but the situation is not worse.
Whoa! Curl!
Well, in that redstone that they ended up killing, you know, honestly, not helping them where it was, probably was helping Steve more.
Right, and as Dustin pointed out, he goes, hey, you left a nice corner.
All right on top. Okay. Control.
Just sweep the mess everything.
Or you cut off their corner is what he meant.
Corner,
I think the issue is that I can make those shots. I'm not used to that.
Control.
Easy.
Whoa.
You guys are your performance.
Whoa. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yes. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Good shot.
Oh, really good. Rolled just far enough that it's angled in the direction where you make sure that yellow's not going to jam on it either.
First one I just kind of lifted out a bit.
Hopefully leaves me a double roll behind off that.
He hasn't been
Now you need your opposition to make a shot for you.
There's control.
I like that. Straight draw, if you chisel off the red, okay?
He's thinking this way, but that's...
Well, I'm thinking this way to do it, but...
That's real tough.
Well, that's there, though.
So's the one you were looking at.
Pretty much. You make this angle better if you do it that way.
Okay, sure.
I'll grant you, the wide draw is really tough, and of course nobody's thrown out that way. He's going to try to come through.
You can come through that hole to the back.
Sort of between the two reds. Now there's not room. He wants to chisel off it. It ended up being behind cover. The problem with this that I see is you hit that red a little too thick, and you're just going to tap it up to frozen on the yellow, and you're kind of running out of rocks to deal with it.
Yesterday, watching some of the other sheets, a couple teams tried that exact same wide draw, and they were basically putting the broom on the walkway. Like you couldn't take enough ice to get around that high corner guard.
Yep.
Back 12.
Yep.
Hard.
Whoa. Okay, good shot.
Oh,
Great
there we go.
Nice shot. Good judge.
Made it look easy.
The same thing.
That's a really skinny port to get through.
Let's take a look at that. How did he get through there? Did that rock flip up on its edge? I didn't see it happen. Doesn't look like a big enough rock to get a rock through.
Like,
even they're chuckling about it back there.
I think so. I mean, he may have a nose, but
I just don't want him to have a double and roll that way, right?
No.
Are we gonna? If we roll this way, we'll be out counting that one. So maybe that's the call.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
just sit right there.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Well, you heard Steve say when they called the shot, we're hoping they leave us at some kind of a double.
So we're just
and Kelly's very conscious of that as well.
Right? Or half a rock.
So he's trying to roll a sliver underneath the corner guards. This looks tough from the out
turn. We'll be shot over the back one if we just tuck a piece there.
Nice shot, Meach. I didn't think it was there.
I didn't realize how hard it was until I made it. I'm like, oh, that was hard. Steve made a good control. I'd have totally screwed him up on that if he was.
Okay, line's good. Whoa. Yep. Close. Yep. Hard. Other way. Yep. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Cal.
It might be okay.
Let's second shot.
Just kind of
if you're sitting 2, then Steve at least has to try the double.
We needed to go even a little bit more.
It is that, my thing.
I thought it released pretty easy. Maybe they're bored. I think it's a
No,
little
he doesn't have to
patient
move
here.
the second one very far. If you were sure you were already sitting 1, you're just playing the hit and roll here.
Board
But
wing, because you want to get a low roll.
you got to throw it, and that's exactly the problem with what Chris just said. You've got to play for the low roller when you're trying to touch that red.
Board
Which
wing.
means you're hitting this pretty
skinny.
thin.
Okay. Are they 2?
Yeah. I don't have to move it far though, just like an inch.
Okay. Board.
Yep.
Quiet board.
Good shot here, because if you can make this double, actually, both yellows will be well behind cover. 3's not out of the question here.
Straight. Straight. Whoa, whoa, straight. Whoa, whoa.
Gets 1, comes across, does nudge the second.
Call Meach.
Great shot by Steve Laycock.
Nice shot.
Shot, Steve.
So now with just 2 stones left to come here in this end.
That would basically be right
Not
on
4.
the 7. Just had to make something all game, I think. Just a little bit more than that.
Kelly Knapp will need to freeze this on the corner, and not a lot of leeway here. Not even critical, I guess, necessarily that he gets shot rock. If you freeze to the face of that, he'd give Steve 2 right here. You don't want to give up the opportunity for 3. One more look at this double. Get a chance to look at it from Steve's angle. Needed to hit the first one so thin. Catches about a quarter.
It's a rock.
Comes right into the side of that red, and you can see how well buried those 2 yellows are. You can't see them from the hacks. All he can do is try to freeze to the corner of them. You bounce off it all, though, and it's a shot for 3.
Yeah, that's right. As you mentioned, Sean, your next best is to come in second shot where he can't remove you.
Can't rub the guard, though, either. This is no easy shot.
Yeah, line's good. Got Max. Where? Back 8.
Max is not what you want to hear.
Back 12. Yep. Yep.
It's curling though.
Back 8. Line's good. Yep. Coming down a bit. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Back 4.
They're by the guard. They'll sweep for curl.
Nice.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh man, that line was making me nervous.
Sorry, they said back 12, so I was like, we got to get real close and curl.
They flirted with that guard a little bit, but they did get by it.
The easiest deuce for sure.
Yeah.
Up because we went back 8. Or we try and make this quietly. As soon as I get it into here, like it's going to deaden in there.
Yep. It's certainly there.
It's worth it down 4, I think.
What do we need? It's a
quarter.
Do we have space to just hit this like 2/3 high side?
hair thicker? Quarter
Yeah,
skulls?
between a third and a quarter.
Okay.
So they looked at the nose hit on the red guard, or maybe just a sliver on the center line side. He said that's the easiest deuce, but it's not easy by any means. This is for 3.
Okay.
A lot of room between
you only
them.
have to move it.
Right. Yeah, you're only trying to move it. Okay, sure.
Kelly's just too good.
And that might be the biggest part of the problem for the Laycock team, is that Kelly has had a strong game.
They squeak that guard.
With the perfect weight, their shot, right? Yeah.
Yeah, perfect weight.
Kelly's had a lot of strong games since he moved to the T-line.
Yeah, because he started out his career as a lead. He played lead for many years.
Board. I only just need to kind of nick it over.
Okay.
Easy.
Nice board. Close. Nice weight.
Whoa. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Great weight.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard.
Makes the contact. Will he make contact with the red? He does. Where does the shooter end up?
What
He's going to
a
make this
shot.
3.
Two for
it looks
sure.
Like 3 to me.
And I think so.
You get it
for the 3.
Yep.
What a shot.
3-3.
Is that enough?
Yeah. I think so.
So put 3 points onto the board for Steve Laycock, and all of a sudden, we've got a tight one here again after 8 ends of play. Kelly Knapp still with the lead, but it's down to 1 point. He will have last rock in the 9th.
At Bunge, we connect farmers to consumers to deliver essential food, feed, and fuel to the world. With more than 2 centuries of experience, we proudly stand as Canada's leader in oilseed processing and a leading marketer and distributor of grains, oil seeds, and pulses. We operate in one of the world's most vital industries and are fully committed to working hand in hand with our farmers, industry partners, and the diverse businesses we serve. Together, we're building a strong future for Canadian agriculture.
Well, a shot so good, it's worth another look. I thought they needed a quarter. It's actually a little bit thicker than that. Comes all the way in, touches that redstone, moves it just far enough, and able to deaden the Yellowstone. It stops at the back of the 4-foot. They take the look around, but it's 3 points for Steve Laycock, and we find ourselves in a close game here as we begin playing the 9th. Kelly Knapp with a 7-6 lead. He does have last rock here in the 9th. Steve Laycock would love to force a single here, get the hammer back.
And so much of that was set up with that shot by Sean Meacham getting through that, like getting to the back 8-foot there in a port that we didn't even think even existed.
Tight. Yeah, tight.
He had the comment of the end where going, I didn't realize how good the shot that was till I made it. And then Steve had the shot of the end.
Good. Same way.
Well, they weren't able to get the initial center guard on the center line. They wanted to keep the guards more or less lined up, though, so they played a second one just across center as well. They've got a piece of the butt covered.
Gotta go. Like it's a curl. Line's good. Top 12. Line's good. Straight now. Hard. Top 12. Hard. You gotta go. Try and get it right beside there. Good shot. 15-7.
Actually get it tucked ever so slightly under their own stone.
Probably whichever way you like.
Okay, back 4.
Sheet 4 for another update.
Keltoff going for multiple points here. Brad Moser put that yellow rock in on his very last one, looking at those 3 or 4 reds.
Top 4.
Yeah, we can go there.
Looks like it's just the single point there, I think, for Dustin Keltoff. So he'll take the 6-5 lead after 9 ends of play there.
Yeah, Keltoff was sitting multiple reds all end until Brad put that last shot in on to set up that single point for us.
Never had a chance on the line.
Probably have to make a play on this. Peeling this is pretty good too.
It's not bad.
Probably this.
Need a little room now that you can get in there.
I think so. Sure. Control.
Yeah, the weight was perfect.
Looper now.
No. Gotta go, Brandon. Really gotta go. Okay, good. That's good.
Room to get in. Good.
Same everything.
Make the hit, but the shooter rolls all the way out of play.
Same.
Got a little bit more room to come around now, try to get behind everything.
Smart, yeah. Smart.
Off.
Back 4.
It's dying.
Yeah. Line's good.
Steve Laycock's kind of scoreboard committed here. 2 ends to play. Can't afford a blank end here. He needs to see a score go up on the board. He'd probably prefer the 4. I think most teams would be more comfortable having last rock, even down 2 with the amount of points that have been generated here this week already.
Well, we've got 2 3-enders on our own scoreboard today.
Peel that one.
Steve saw 4 of them yesterday in his game with Ryland Claytor.
Or do you like chasing it, Deuce? Whatever you like. Let's peel it.
That's a great shot.
I think so.
That just kind of stinks those 2 are lined up.
Please.
At this point, beggars can't be choosers.
Yep. Hard.
Thank you, guard, for now. Eventually, we can dead freeze ours.
Center guard.
Yeah.
Halfway.
Well, I agree with the guard for now part. The freeze your own might be a little risky.
Line's good.
Halfway.
Line's good.
Just deeper than the other yellow.
Halfway tight.
Really close.
We have to take our time out.
You double peel.
Do you want to try that? Yeah. Just a little bit high. Okay. Close. Roll it now.
Gets 1, gets 2, rolls the shooter off the center line as well. And now that fact that those 2 reds are lined up to maybe catch shot stone is a bit of a problem for the Laycock team as well.
But you pointed that out at the start of the end, how those 2 guards were staggered, and that was, of course, going to set up the double peel.
We probably want to guard the yellow, right?
Steve Laycock had to, the morning coffee is cutting
Unless we
in,
guard the
so
reds and let them peel it.
he thought they might use the timeout. They don't want to burn it here.
Straight center.
Oh, I thought he was joking.
No, I saw him leave. And I'm guessing it's the morning coffee kicking in.
It's the center guard that we need. I would go dead center.
Just straight guard the, like there.
Dead center. Let them make a play on that.
They've got plenty of time. They don't need to use their time right yet.
Okay.
That's where I had.
So less?
No.
It does mean that Chris Heikert is going to be in the house holding the broom on this shot.
Time to shine in the house.
I knew this was coming.
Get a little break?
Yeah, the breakfast was creeping up on him, I think.
Breakfast was trying to escape is probably the bigger problem.
Yeesh, is that what that looks like?
Real tight.
A little more.
Tight.
It's a little tight on line, so it'll be okay.
Line's fine.
Tight. Halfway tight.
Let her dig.
Probably about the best they could do. You're kind of in a tight spot there. You've got to protect shot stone. You also want to protect the double tap.
That's probably
kind of did the best he could, I think.
Yeah, I would have liked to have been a little more. I didn't mind them doing something with this.
Lots of time, Kel.
Okay.
You like chasing that?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay. If we're tight, we're tight.
Yeah, chisel it, it's okay, right? So what do you want to play? Just
taking a look in here at the DeConnick Smith Bryden game, and Josh Bryden needs to hit and roll into the forefoot to count a single. No, only nose hits. It's a steal of one for Carl DeConnick Smith, and we have a 7-6 game going home.
I'm not going to give you I won't be heavy.
Be nice half.
Yeah.
So they're opting to play the chase, try to catch that stone at the back of the forefoot. And if you overcurl, rub the guard, move it out of the way, it's not the end of the world. You can't miss everything here. You got to make some noise on this.
Hard!
Back line!
Hard, you got it!
Hard, Matty.
Hard! 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 Keep going! Go!
Probably continue to go for straight. They don't want to stay there. You want to roll away.
Just whiskers past.
Yeah, left something for Steve to freeze to, though.
Not heavy.
Nice sweet, Matty.
Lock it on.
Just minimum weight.
In the hack, I was like, I'm not going to be firm. I don't want to gas this.
Dead freeze.
Dead freeze.
This will be a tighter path the whole way.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to be firm hack.
Should be all there.
25.
Line's good.
Wait's there.
Okay. You're in the tighter line. You're in the tighter line.
For T.
You're in the tighter line. Yep.
Getting tight, guys.
Straight. Gotta go.
Boy, this is going absolutely sideways. He's got to get by those reds at the top of the 8-foot. Not going to get by them. Can he bounce off enough to use his shooter later? Maybe.
Weight was great.
Kelly Knapp still sitting 2 right now, though.
Well, guard the yellow.
Do they have this?
So you have might.
We might have that on this side.
We should be lying one
He's got this though too, right? Make our life a little tough.
I was thinking guard. He blasts that. I'm pretty sure we're going to be lying
Draw
one
center
after
guard with last rock here.
We should be lying one after he plays this.
Yeah. It's close to spill them all, no?
I don't think so.
Just don't think that 6 is going to
Yeah,
play
I
far
think
enough.
it is. I think it's a nose hit to kill all 3 of
I
them.
guess this is his best shot, right?
He can only see like 2/3 of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so just here then?
I think so.
Make us draw a little tougher? Okay.
Yeah, 2.5.
The only other thing is we could draw in there.
Yeah, the problem with this guard is Steve's coming around it. And they talked about making his draw tougher. Well, it depends what you think Steve's doing. He's not drawing to try to touch that and sit shot rock. He just needs to sit in the corner of it and force you to one.
Free zone here. Yeah, still running good, eh?
Sheet one. Tyler Hartung with last rock needs the double.
Skinny double.
Gets it. And he's got
Not
one
sure
for sure, but I think it might
Okay,
have
we
just
got
been
room.
for one. That stone at the top, 12 foot, I think.
Okay, we got
the
room.
second
Line's
shot.
good. Line's okay. Line's good. Line's good. Clean it. 2.5.
Okay, line's good.
3.
Line's good.
Line's over curling, if anything. 3.
Line's okay. Okay, well, where it is, where it stops.
Check. Okay.
Just got to be nibbling the white a little bit, and then that one won't count it.
That just curled.
This will be full quick.
Steve's got the shot he was looking for here. You make the corner freeze.
That last one.
And I think you've got the force. I'm not seeing any way for Kelly to get another one in. I don't see any way that he'd be able to get this one out. But you have to lock it right on the corner.
He said 25, I think, or 22.
Still 28. No, we're there.
Okay, you're good, pal. Easy, guys. Hasn't curled. Curl.
Line will be fine.
Weight's fire.
Okay, well,
Line
curl
will be
then if
fine.
you're here.
Just sweep the weight.
You're back for it.
Curl then.
Still got a lot of room. He's got to get to that shot stone.
Still got to curl.
Keep going.
Well, he'll get to the edge of the button, but he really didn't get the line he needed. You can get to that with enough to move it. He only has to move it a couple of inches to get 2. If you can move it all the way to the 4 foot, it would be 3, and that might be enough for handshakes.
Perfect weight, Steve.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those that are going so hard to bury it, but if it stops just, even a 6 inches shorter, much harder shot for Kelly to.
Well, he had to have a piece of the white. If he's not in the button, that red double tap is pretty easy, and it's there. But you get a piece of the button, the double tap, you can't get shot rock because your own red's in the way.
Right, but just a couple inches shorter, and it's a little bit trickier shot here for Kelly.
Okay, line's good.
Final stone for Kelly Knapp.
Yep.
Already sitting one. If he can move the stone that Steve Laycock just played, he can get 2, perhaps 3 if he holds the shooter.
Hack. Yep. Not quite hack. Yep. All the way, Matty. Yep.
By the front one. Will hit it fairly solidly. Sticks around for 3. So he gave up 3 in the 8th, gets him back in the 9th, and with a 4-point lead, that is handshakes. Kelly Knapp. We did have somebody reach 10 points today. Picks up the 10-6 victory over Steve Laycock here in our feature matchup this morning. Still a couple of games out there to finish. All 3 of the other games still left to finish, and we'll have some of that action for you right after this short break. You're watching the 2026 SaskTel Tankard live from Melbourne.
Get in on the action and support the future of curling in Saskatchewan. At this year's Men's and Women's Provincials, you can purchase your 50-50 ticket for a chance to win big while giving back to youth curling programs across Saskatchewan. Every ticket sold helps fund coaching, equipment, and opportunities for the next generation of curlers to hit the ice. Don't miss your chance to make a difference and take home a big prize. Buy your 50-50 tickets today. Visit curlsask.ca for more information.
Small town values, small town dealerships, so we think about our employees, our communities that we're settled in. We think about the farmers that we're dealing with. We like to think of ourselves as partners with our customers. We're all about supporting the communities. Volunteers are also a big part of small town Saskatchewan, and you'll find most of them or a lot of them are employees of Western Sales. It's a 6-store John Deere dealership, so we're in Rosetown, Elrose, Outlook, Central Butte, Davidson, and Bigger.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Did you know we've moved to a massive new location in Sutherland? Let me show you around. We've combined sales, service, glass, and detailing into one automotive superstore. Whether you want to fix, maintain, or spruce up your ride, or trade it in for something fresh, we've got the team, the services, the inventory, and the financing to help you with any of your automotive needs.
Well, that's going to be rapid fire updates as we come back from the break. We've got all of these other 3 games winding down here in the 10th end. We'll try to bring you all the action. We'll start over on sheet 4. Just 2 skip rocks left to come. Bradley Moser trailing by 1. He does have last rock. That stone, the top of the 12-foot, the one he just threw and rubbed off the other red stone. Dustin Kaltoff obviously going to play the hit on it. The question is, do you try to stay right there, right next door, on the skip stones there as well?
Nothing out front in that game either, so Josh Bryden will have a wide open shot for his last one.
He's got the 1-point lead and last rock there. Our feature matchup. We do see a team reach 10 points this morning. It's Kelly Knapp with a 10-6 victory. And we saw the last shot in the 9th. It was just the single point for Tyler Hartung. He trails 7-5 there. Kleider with last rock and the lead coming home.
Yeah, and the Kaltoff team the Kleider team just had a nice double guard removal, so only 1 rock up front, fairly wide open in there for Rylan Kleider to look at.
Yeah, the discussion here wasn't so much about what to play. They knew they were going to hit the yellow. The question is, where do you want to try to roll? Bradley just tried the draw and rubbed the red stone. So the question is, do you try to block the same draw path? Do you roll over a little bit, block the draw to the button? I think ideally you roll right to where the broom is.
So Josh Height on the sweep, Logan Eade just cheering Josh on.
He doesn't even look like he's cheering. He's just kind of going for a walk.
Long for the stroll.
Definitely over curled on them, so it does give Bradley basically the same shot he just attempted.
And not a run back. Cody Sutherland holding the broom there, but he does throw lead rocks on this team.
Okay, I need to give you a little more then.
But he's always been a skip, so based on all the sweeping and all the factors that go in determining your lineup, Cody joining the team this year said lead rocks, holding the broom for Brad.
All right, I think you're good, boys.
Needs a piece of the 4-foot here to get to an extra end. Bradley Moser with his final stone, 10th end.
Mine's good.
Facing 3 anyway, maybe 4. But he's down by 1, needs the 4-foot.
Right, so Bryden Tessier and David Baum on the sweep here.
4-foot, boys.
Bryden's the third on the team.
Hard, guys.
Got to buy the red at the top. He's by.
Yeah. Sweet.
And does get full 4-foot, even a sliver of the button. And we're headed to an extra end. Bonus coverage. We'll have all that coverage for you as well. Might be able to keep catching the last rocks here as we go across. Right next door, final stone on sheet 3. Josh Bryden with
They're looking
the lead
pretty
and
calm
the hammer.
and collected there.
Taps it through. He'll actually pick up 3 points himself. Another team reaching 10. That's a 10-6 victory over Carl DeConnick-Smith. 2 finals in the books. And we're on skip rocks on sheet 1. Tyler Hartung needs to try to find a way to steal 2 here. Doesn't have a lot of rocks to work with. He's got the one corner frozen to the red stone. Hartung with the yellows. And 2 stones left to come. You got to find a way to make 3 of these count. That one that's in the ring and the 2 you've got left to throw with no guards.
So this team playing with only the 3 players. Jaden Schwaga throws the first 3 stones. Matt Lang throws rocks 4, 5, and 6 and does the sweeping. We've seen Tyler do a lot of the sweeping. Jaden Schwaga has an injured elbow, so that's why he's in the rings.
He's in the house, and he has to call the other 5 shots. I had to find out how their lineup was working when I got down there to mic them up. So it was Jaden I was asking. I had to point out to him, well, you know, technically by the rule book, you're the skip. And as soon as he found that out, he made Matt change his brush head because the skip's got to be a little bit of a diva.
Always curl. Always curl. Always curl. Always curl. Curl it. Yep, yep. Go, you gotta go. Go.
Looking to bury around those 2. I think that's pretty good. Not critical that he's shot here. He needs some help. You're hoping that Ryland Clyder trying to hit this will jam it somewhere. But you got no guards in play. Your best shot to steal 2 is if you can sit 3, and then you're hoping for a rollout. Just going to try to blast this out. As long as the yellow one leaves, he's going to have an open hit for his last one.
Wow, yeah. He just feels it that way, though. Yeah. It doesn't really matter.
Not much out of the brush yet, just a little bit clean. Makes the hit. Clears it all the way out of the rings. And so Tyler Hartung with no place to hide will have to put this in the ring somewhere, and you're hoping for an open miss.
You ever let him throw his in turn?
Wow.
No. He just did the yellow.
I don't know. Go here. Okay. And then pray.
Yeah, that was always kind of one of the theories, was just you might as well go right in front of your own yellow and just sort of skinny up the target area instead of giving 2 big targets.
Yeah, exactly. Don't give him 2 choices. He's already got a shot over here. Don't give, you know, if this is a tricky spot, don't give him a spot where he'd be more comfortable. Not to say that it is a tricky spot. It's just, why would you give him 2 shots to choose between? Just make him throw the only one he's got.
Like it?
Line's good. Top 8.
Just gotta count the back one, Matty.
Top 8.
Yeah, there is a little nibbler on the back 12 foot, so they don't want to come in here for 3rd shot.
Yeah. Probably didn't get quite the line they were looking for. Still, Ryland just has to make one of these go away. He's going to hit it from the inside out. Might even be able to make the double. Not critical to get both, but he's going to try to drive it that direction, and that way you don't have to worry about jamming on that red at the back.
But stranger things have happened over the years, but you never expect an open hit miss.
There's a lot of strange thing happens just yesterday, to be honest.
But as the saying goes, you always make them throw the last rock. You never know.
She's actually throwing the outturn with that ice. Makes the yellow go away. It will be a steal of 1, but that's not enough. Ryland Clyder with the 7-6 victory here this morning. Moves to 2-0. Hartung team, that was their first game. They'll be on the ice again later this afternoon. And that just leaves one game out here. All the way back across the arena on sheet 4 in the extra end. And we've got a fairly tight guard. The second one brought into the 8-foot. Probably they were looking for the freeze there, and that's one of the things you've seen. So the first one came in as a tight center guard. Dustin Keltoff came around it. I'm going to assume the call was to come and freeze to it. Didn't get the freeze, so Keltoff was able to make the come around again. He's got 2 in the top of the 4-foot. And Moser calling for the rock right into the rings again. Not even going to get a chance to throw the second guard then this end.
Hard, bud. Hard. Gotta go. Hard.
And actually rubs the guard, and that was the 5th stone. So now the peeling can begin.
And there's not a lot of separation there for the double peel attempt. But anytime I've looked over at this game and taken a quick peek, it's been all red in the 4-foot, and then somehow late in the end, a yellow rock gets in there. And there have been a lot of late shots in this game that's kept the Moser team out here, but they build a lot of ends with their opposition rocks. I'm sure Keltoff has got to be a little frustrated in the sense that I'm sure they figured they could have wrapped this game up a couple of ends ago, but every once in a while, Brad on his last one puts in just a kicker of a stone, and here we still are in the 11th end. So Jason Jacobson here with a peel attempt.
Gets it thin, actually pushes the yellow back towards the center line.
Take your guard in this yellow. Yeah, this one. Guard in this. 2.
So guard the high one, because it's the one that would allow Keltoff to double out the 2 yellows. He can't really hit the other one. Tough to hit the other one without jamming it onto something red.
So David Baum with the guard attempt.
Line's good. 2. Line's good. 3.
2, 1.
Okay, where it stops, guys.
1, 2.
Where it stops.
1.
Where it stops. Where it stops.
So where it stops, meaning it's over curling a bit for them.
Yeah,
but
in danger of over curling. They're okay with some separation right now, though.
well, the nice thing about it is that rock still stays up there. They've got a long way, a lot of room to work with to get another guard around the center if they wanted to, but they're going to have to deal with those 2 red rocks sooner or later. So Logan Eade on the sweep.
Jams one, pops it back out into the open a little bit.
Think out there and you can throw back for it.
Probably has to make a play on those 2 reds now while you have the opportunity.
That's exactly it. If you've got a chance to get that rock off the button, you've got to take it now.
Doesn't need to move them a lot. He needs a pocket would be great. Doesn't have to be shot rock here, but he needs a better lineup on those reds so that he's got a shot in there later.
Right, so this is Bryden Tessier on his first.
Hard, bud. You're close. Hard. Keep going. Bring to it, bud. You got it. Hard. You got to get one. Hard. Real good.
That's a good building shot. So you'd said, Sean, it wasn't necessary to get shot rock. They just had to start moving so that they get the opportunity and a couple of rocks. But now
Keltoff could play the double on the
here.
yellows, but that'll leave a shot to get to the pocket on those reds.
Josh Height on his first rock.
That would not be in the playbook at all. I don't know. Maybe got a little tight. They called the sweep at the end, I think, hoping they were picking the guard out of the way. He actually rolled under.
Right on the tee line. Yeah, probably a hair. Well, they were getting 14-5 though, and it was close to Spud. Yeah, it might be a hair quicker. It's probably 15-2.
That stone Josh just threw sitting in the 8-foot, actually acting as a guard.
Mm-hmm. Yes, all of a sudden, advantage Moser here. Yeah, if Bryden can put a really good draw in here, he's really put the pressure on the Kaltoff team.
Hard line. Okay, whoa. Right's good. Back 4. Okay, curl it. Whoa. Straight. Hard.
Got to get by the redstone. He did. Gets the little tap. That wasn't critical, but he's sitting 2.
All right, now Josh is going to have to follow this down.
Or peel the guard. Peel the guard makes a lot more sense to me. The draw, you're probably not getting shot rock.
And you're playing into Brad's hand, I think.
And Brad's going to guard that side, so you're never going to be able to play it. You know, you're playing the freeze, hoping that you can pump it up later, but he's going to take that away with another guard. I think you throw the peel here and force them to make a good guard.
Great job, bud. 14-5.
That's not bad. Josh looking at, you tap the red onto the yellow to at least pop it out into the open, then you've got a shot. You might have something left on the reds that you're going to tap around too. Like, he doesn't have a way to get into the button area right now. But you could set up a double tap to the button, and you could pump that yellow out into the open where you might have a double available.
We're probably calling timeout to get you down there on the next one. Not for sure, but we'll see how this plays out. Yeah. Beauty.
So that's what they've settled on. Try to come tight by that guard, tap the red that Josh threw on his first one onto the yellow. They're not necessarily trying to kill it, but you need to move it back, at least move it out into the open.
Yeah, then if you can roll a shooter off just enough where it's available to run into anything yellow.
Yeah, you might have 2 red tap-ups available after this, depending where the shooter ends up. They might have lost the line again. I'm not sure they left themselves anything. It overcurled a bit.
Talk about it. Timeout.
They're going to call their timeout here and probably discuss not just this, but the next shot. So,
bringing out Coach Darren Cam.
Here's the thing. You guard the tap that I'm not sure he can see enough of it to even make. He's playing the draw.
What do you guys like? I don't think he really has anything on this in pin. Straight tap, true. Sorry? Like here? Well, he might outturn freeze too. Yeah. Well, yeah. My only thing is, like, right now, if he made the outturn freeze, that 3 could actually get us out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
You got about half a rock of that tree. You're right though. Is out turn freeze going to be his hardest shot? Like, if it is, then maybe that's what we leave. I also think you have a sliver of that yellow. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, you're right though. His easiest shot. What's easier, do you guys think, the tap or the out turn freeze?
They've been throwing this side the whole way. He's been seeing.
Right, I agree. Okay, so we're thinking this is the perfect spot.
Yeah.
In front of that.
Okay.
I just want to tuck it.
Yeah. Just tuck a corner of it.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Where's the ice for this?
I gave Davey here, and his borderline over curled. So
That's always a good question.
Yeah, I
Mine
like
should
that.
go.
Yeah.
I like the call, but where do we put the broom?
Yeah.
Well, and one of the issues here, this is probably what you have to play. Like, you play the guard here, but you know the out-turn freeze is coming. Mind you put Dustin Kaltoff in kind of an uncomfortable situation because you want to throw your last shot for the win.
All that rock.
Well,
okay.
You're probably going to have to make the shot for the win on your first and then hope it gets missed, because if you don't make the shot on your first, Brad throws a guard on the other side. You're not going to have a shot for the last one.
Yeah. Okay. Let's make it good, boys. Let's go. Speed should be good out here, right?
I think so.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good. Line's great.
Line's good.
Line's great.
Curl a bit. Curl.
Higher the better. Higher the
Curl.
better. Line's great.
Curl. Line's good.
Curl.
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 Clean. Good. Good.
Curl.
Good.
Well, this is Dustin's shot to win the game here, really. As you said, it's on his first one.
Yeah. Couldn't take away everything. It's good.
I think that's a good spot.
Yeah. Like, we could have tucked it a hair to make his run tougher, but I wanted to make sure we got the red.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, if we get a little tighter in that path with Dave's, like, his just warped.
Yeah. I didn't want to call the curl too early.
Yeah, no, good call.
They look briefly at the run, but it depends on how you hit that red in the top 12 foot. There's no guarantee it even touches the stone in the button. So they're going to opt for the draw. Just the shot I think we expected they play. I think Brad knew they were going to play this too. Even if he makes it, it's hard to imagine that he can get buried far enough that Brad can't do anything with this. He'll try to tap it back just enough to be shot rock, and he could still create all kinds of havoc for Dustin Kaltoff with his final stone. You got to make this one good just to make sure you have a shot for your last one.
It's not curling up enough. Well, he's got shot rock.
Yeah, but you freeze to the inside of that nudge it. How do you score if you're Dustin Kaltoff?
Yeah, he wanted it to curl over the little Saskatchewan logo there.
Yeah, I like back four.
Yeah, pretty much nothing. Okay, back four?
Yeah.
What are you thinking? I gave you...
But he's still making Brad Moser throw this. Brad's looking at shot rock.
Back four would be...
Yeah, I like that.
Ideally, you get just a sliver to the inside, but even if he was right on the nose, moves it back 2 inches, that stone, the yellow stone that's already there, would be shot rock.
Back four.
What do you do?
Shot.
He might have to try that long run and
yeah,
try
all I
to
can
pick
see
it.
is yellow into the red and hit something yellow and
then roll on top of it.
You get to the inside here. I don't even know if that gets you shot rock.
50 seconds on the clock. All right. All right. Do you guys like a hair less, or do you like this? Don't hate a hair less. Okay.
Just a little slower.
All right. Okay, let's make it good, boys.
Bradley Moser with his final stone here in the extra, and he does not have last rock, but he does have second shot on the button and a chance if he can get to the inside of the stone just thrown by Dustin Keltoff. Dustin won't have much left to throw at. This has got to curl.
Really curl a long way here quickly.
He's going to get to the nose, taps it through. Now, what does Dustin have? Slash double?
Slash double, and he's got all sorts of second, third, fourth shots there to save.
Yeah, they moved that a little too far, but they were trying to sweep for curl.
Sorry, buddy.
I wanted to go to roll away, but then it curled too much.
I liked it. We got close.
It just got caught right in between a little bit.
Sorry, buddy.
Dustin can hit about half a rock on the outside. It'll clip that yellow at the side of the button. The one on the side of the button will go straight sideways. The shooter or the raised stone will come back. It'll probably jam on that back red, but that red stone sitting at the back of the forefoot, just nibbling the back of the forefoot, everything should go around it, and it should end up counting.
Well, Dustin likes throwing these shots.
Nothing out of the brothers yet. Now they've called for curl. He hit it too thin, jams it, stays on the button, and Bradley Moser will pick up the win with a steal here in the extra and put that one into the books as a 7-6 win for Bradley Moser. And that concludes all of the action here from Tuesday morning at the SaskTel Tankard. We'll be back this afternoon, noon local time, for the draw 3 from the Bungie Prairie Pinnacle. We will be featuring the game between Penny Barker out of Moose Jaw and Sarah Miller out of the Regina Highland. Nolan Cole will be back. Kim Hudson will be back. But on behalf of myself, Sean Joyce, and my broadcast partner this morning, Susan Lang, we want to wish you all a pleasant good morning, and we hope to see you back here this afternoon and all week long from Melville, the home of the Provincial Curling Championships this year.